Step one here, we arrived in twos, threes, and many others, kind of got together. We met in the tavern slowly. Actually, met at the town, then in the tavern. Then we hung out, bullshitted, lied, told the truth. Some people questioned, some people didn't. Then we spent the night in the tavern. We got up in the morning and we started to read shit, and we ended up at the museum. We went to the museum, saw a big ruckus breaking out, a big dog dude burst through the window. He's wild, shit's crazy, and created a massive black sandstorm around him, and it started eating God, which is super crazy. Storms don't usually do that. And they spat out skeletons, and we fought with sand dog things, and then we went around and bought things like potions, and then we went to the store where the big birds were. Big birds, not trademarks, with an S on it. And then we got the big birds. I traded my potion and my bow. You traded your eye. But you're going to get it back. So I'm going to get my bow back. Take the bow back. So we'll trade money, which is a better thing to trade than your eye usually. But who might have judged? Then we got the rest of our supplies and now we're at the gate, ready to rock and roll. Going to kill some bugs.
Bugs and perverts.
Bugs and perverts. The pervert is on the list of things to kill.
Sure.
Alright, let's rock and roll.
Alright. Coming back to this, let's see here. It was early morning when you guys started doing all this stuff. Probably mid-afternoon now, after training your striders to somewhat listen to you. You make your ways to the front gates. And there's a guard on each side of the gate as you get up to it, and then there's one that's kind of sitting down at a corner in the shade. A little bit bigger than the other two. Doesn't have a helmet on. He's got red-brown fur. He's got a scar across his face.
Are they all three together?
Yeah. And it seems like you're kind of just sitting there, I guess, just relaxing in the shade at the moment as you guys approach.
So you, mate. I think you're going to have the best bet at getting us through without paying money, I think.
Yeah. No, we just go straight. We saw a posting in town about people disappearing. Said to inquire here about the information.
He leans forward, kind of looking at all of you. He's like, we did. We've been having random attacks happening on the road leading from here to Hidala. We've been having people going missing. It seems the attacks keep having it during the day, they happen at night. Whatever's doing this doesn't seem to have a preference of what time of day it is.
Is there a general locale in particular that the attacks are happening in?
No. It's been really random in between here and there. And it's a lot of road, too.
We just spoke to Ivan. He said something about there being insect-like creatures. You think it might be them?
It seems a little out of character for them. They're a little bit more to the north and the south. They don't really stay near the river. They don't like to really go near people too often.
How did you hear about were there survivors? Any information that you were given of what might be, what kind of injuries people had?
There was one survivor, and he said it was like some type of scorpion-looking thing. But
Did he give a description of size?
So,
not a bug. Color?
Bug.
Smell?
Yeah, not a pervert.
Not a bug, but a bug.
he says it blended in really well with the sand.
Was it big?
And I'll say it's probably bigger than your mouse right now.
That's a big bug.
Yeah, it's really big bug. Have anyone seen anything? Have I seen anything of that size before at all? I don't think so. Quite sure. Big spiders.
And it's worth me asking if I any of my studies, it's just a big scorpion.
Cool. We use as bait.
You got 4 things to bake.
Look at this.
What do scorpions like to eat usually?
Can get away if it grabs you.
Whatever it can
Oh,
be.
no, not me. No.
Maybe if the attacks are random, walking on the road should be as good of invoking an attack as anything else.
Yes, but it's good to know who will be okay if they get grabbed, so we can position our group in such a
Well, I
way.
mean, define
Did you
okay.
have the
Define
other
okay.
information? What's the reward for
Right now, the Lord is offering 700 gold for something of the creature to be brought back as proof.
Cool. So it's dick.
I was thinking more stinger.
That's what a dick is. Stinger, you know?
I don't understand bug anatomy.
No, I have a stinger too.
Let's just go with head and leave that up to you.
That's
Terms
also that's also a word for dick.
a bit of it?
That's also a word for dick.
Large scorpion, the other insect.
We have only said other words for dick. So
Stinger. Yes.
stinger, dick,
Okay.
tail.
That's
Excellent.
thank you. Right. We should hitting the roads.
Let's start walking down the city.
I know you want that bad. Is everyone ready? Anyone else have anything else they need? Guess we have our.
Everything. Or
Yeah, they were
We're walking out to the desert.
yeah, there is a road.
We're heading west to Gadala, right?
There's a road, and it will start to as you go along it, it will start to connect. It'll probably be 70 or 80 feet from the river that goes along. So.
Started to.
Maybe we could stop and get a barrel before we go out.
Barrel.
No dragon. No dragon.
Why do you need help?
Jesse's on the hair drink.
We have.
I think someone in the party we talked this through didn't make water. Was it you? Was it you?
No, it was me.
Yeah, it was.
But we have
So why do you need a barrel?
Because it kind of falls in one spot really
Oh.
fast.
Just lay underneath it. Well,
How many times can you do that a day? A few. Maybe 3 or 4.
one second, let me check a second.
So you're saying if we were
So you just fill up our water skins.
or if we just dig a small hole now to put one of our leather cloaks in it, just put the water in that, then I can drag a cloak later.
Try it.
Right. Because I really don't feel like carrying a barrel.
They are heavy, and
I wonder if these birds can hold water.
fire one.
You leave him alone. You leave Ignis alone. Good boy. He's an asshole sometimes.
Like a good boy.
He's just an asshole sometimes.
And sometimes all the time.
All the best people are assholes.
His name was like Charlie.
No, he didn't like that name. I tried to name him Charlie, but then he didn't like that.
He seems like a child.
And thought he was going to beat the shit out of him very much. So I tried to go with the more regal, more accurate sounding name, and he liked it.
Maybe it's a girl. Try Cinderella.
Hey.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna look under my bird. Is there any signs of genital?
No.
I know they don't have genitals.
So I've already.
And as you do this, it's kind of looking at you what are you doing?
Oh, never mind.
I'm gonna walk over to you and your bird. I don't weigh very much.
So I'm already on my bird, and I'm just going to survey this landscape out.
Kelvin, I don't weigh very much. That bird does not like him.
Kelvin! Ride with me!
Please,
Buddy.
What?
please, can I ride with you?
I think he's busy at the moment.
Kelvin would have been a good name for your bird.
I tried to
That's
say
his name. We can't name the bird that too. That'd be weird.
Can I have some help?
Can't you just
What
jump?
is he? What is he doing?
Yes, I can. I can just jump up.
He said the wrong bird, right?
Alright, so with your striders,
Good luck, Pony.
Thanks.
it's
I'll be
with
back.
the striders, it's only 3 days travel to get there.
Mhm.
So, since we're in a fresh part of the campaign, we'll probably actually do rest and stuff, so interactions and whatnot. So you guys leave, traveling. You've got the river to your right. Well, you can make up a little bit of the Ashland Mountains to your left, and then ahead you is just desert.
So the Ashen Mountains, are they south or north of us?
They're gonna be north of you the way you guys are going.
So they're on our right, because we're going west? Yeah.
Well, I guess for wherever you're sitting in.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to figure out where things are.
Okay, so if you guys are going this way, I don't know where the mountains are here. The river is this way.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Fort Belvin's here, Cadala's here. Mountains.
relevant. Oh, yeah.
It's hard, man. We'll go out and buy an actual map soon.
But let's see here. Can I have on this first day of travel somebody roll a D8 for me?
Yeah. 7.
That's pretty high.
Okay. And as you're traveling, you notice off to your left, seems to be it's like some type of like statuist type thing. Just sit out in the middle of the desert. It's got like that weird thing where like when it's like so hot outside, it's got like that heat wave thing. You're looking really far ahead and like it makes things look like really.
It's brought some Miragi.
Yeah.
Can we
Mr. Miragi.
Paraguay.
Like perception check.
I don't think that statue.
Okay. I'm not needed to be that aggressive. 6.
6. It's a vague, formless shape.
As me and him are going to ride towards it, and we're getting closer. I want to see if I can't make any pictures of it.
Squish to the neck.
Oh, in front.
13.
He's standing on top of the hill. I do not weigh very much. Saddling on
My shell.
It's
You focus on drafting.
it's like
notice me later.
steering.
I don't know. It's like the closer you get to it, it doesn't seem like you seem to be gaining any ground on it.
Then I'll ride faster towards it.
All right. So you got this for about another like 20, 30 minutes. Which seems like it's still just staying the same distance.
I think it's really far away.
It must
It's
be really
really
big.
getting close.
No, you guys are getting farther away from the river now.
Headed towards the mountains.
Yeah.
So it's on our right.
Yep.
Then you started.
Directions are hard, man.
The
The river's
Alright.
below us, the mountains are here.
We're no longer. You guys are heading more north now.
Yeah, we're not doing left or right.
There's no left to right. You guys are going north. The river's to the south of you. You started moving way off. You've now veered off the road.
There you go.
It's so hot.
Is there any
Feels good on my skin.
foliage in the distance? We were told that there might be white flowers in the mountains.
Oh.
I mean, you can make survival, but you're like a day or so away from me.
Well, no, I don't.
I think
Or any blue lilies.
You're going away from the river.
Well, just, when we get back to the river.
I'm not gonna really see this too far. I don't really care enough at the moment.
See,
It's a clear day, right?
It seems like a mirage this time.
Yeah, it's a clear day though.
I'm not gonna leave.
I'm gonna see if it. Can I see if it's an illusion?
It seems to be a mirage.
Sure, make an Arcana check.
From
It's a heat illusion.
Yeah.
the desert is doing.
Hanging.
Magic desert.
Nice.
12.
It does not seem like an illusion.
When your guy.
It seems like your mind might be playing tricks on you from how hot it is out here.
Fuck this. Come back to the river.
Yeah,
I should get back on the guy.
I rode off towards the statue, but not letting the road get out of sight. I mean, otherwise it gets close. That's our
Yeah,
I want to ride next to the river because it's gonna be a little cooler
They're
next
like,
to there.
yay, that was a fun little side trip. Did you make your way back onto it? So we'll be coming to the end of this travel, or the first day. Where you guys wanted to set up like your type of camp?
Probably in between the river and the room.
I think that'd be the best bet. We only have one direction things can come from. Then unless it's aquatic and then still only one direction, the river. So either way, one direction.
It's so much like a platypus.
I don't think a platypus can kill me easily.
They're venomous.
You back yourself into a corner if you back yourself against the river.
I can swim. Can you not?
I can swim.
So it's not really. I hope he can swim.
And for another hour.
Can anyone here not swim?
I'm sure you can just go in.
Zoya's like, I've never really
I'm a lizard.
I can make do. Aren't you also selling?
said this. The frog made
Frog made a turtle. Question is
secretly hates water.
ask a lizard, a frog, and a turtle if they can swim. I'm going to be an asshole with my answer. Party spot, swim.
Thoughts on being close to the river? Bad idea, good idea? What do we think?
I think it's good. Plus, then we
We
can
could boil the water and keep it.
Drink.
necessarily don't need
Boiling the oil, very smart. I didn't
Might
think
be
about
fresh
that.
water.
Boiling.
I know most of the time rivers flow out into oceans. Oceans are bad for this drain.
They flow out.
From music or
I've heard this song in the game.
We did ask about that. I was just like,
if anything, it sounds like from one of the Mummy movies, maybe.
Also like that.
Oh,
for sure.
if we are get next to the river, we can. One of us can quickly scout up and down for.
And you two will know. You two will know since you travel through here that at night it gets pretty cold, and especially if you're going to be next to the river, also.
It's true.
That'd be a better reason to be away from where.
It's true.
Well, does it being a little colder outweigh the benefits of having fresh water so close? As well as
Do adventure kids not come out with tents anymore for the fire? Or their adventure bags?
They don't.
Just been
you can sleep in
Just a
bed.
bedroll.
I'm used to it. We like this song. We had a big conversation on this.
Seeing as I'm still in my winter form, I don't mind the cold.
Is it just all sand, or is there like, are there little like
Dunes.
thrown about like sticks and stuff down there?
I mean, yeah, you can find stuff like that. There's rocks and whatnot, formations and whatnot. You guys get.
Driftwood.
Yeah.
On the river or something dried up, essentially.
Well, if somebody wants to stay awake, we can build a fire.
I mean,
I'll
I'd
be
like
near
that.
the river.
There'll be up watching the stars, so.
I'd like to be awake.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't sleep very
And we
well.
need someone else to watch the non-stars.
Oh.
I think we could probably organize some watches if everyone should like that. 2 hour windows.
It's like probably coming to or leave one of you.
I'll leave the reins to him and
Why don't
start
we
looking at
Put it back
something.
in.
It doesn't. It only when it's afraid it goes back into a ball.
You can use an action to make them go back.
Oh, I misunderstood that. I didn't think guys
It's
were
fine as that.
Yeah, I thought it was only when they were afraid.
Oh yeah, you know what's going on.
Quite better
Alright,
not.
I'm gonna pop it into a ball, clean it, spit shine it a little bit.
No.
There's just one time he doesn't go.
Say
Or enemy.
I'll be dreaming. I'll be like,
No, it's
I'll say the command word.
it's not a command word. You give them little scritches.
Oh, I don't
give-
get squeezed.
See, the funny shit's gonna be someone else is gonna know how these things work. They're gonna know.
Just gonna punch me in the side of the head, and I'm just gonna.
Best character death ever, right there.
You know what? It'd be iconic.
You got Anthony.
Iconic.
Either Ant-Man or that character from The Boys who are also, you know.
No.
But-
No.
You guys take time. Get a fire going.
No.
Or are you guys gonna do?
I'll
watches?
take first watch. If anyone wants to join me, that'd be
I'll
awesome.
take first watch as well.
So the rest of you are sleeping.
I'm gonna
You're awake.
How
I'll go to sleep. So I'm gonna.
long can I take 2 watches? Don't fall off or no?
Well, it'd be watch. You'd rest your 4 hours and watch.
That or just
Two
watch
watches.
rest for 4 hours?
If you wanted to, yeah.
Just see if I can actually do a full.
So I'm going to fish. I'm gonna go before we go to sleep. I'm gonna work on the fire with whoever else wants to join me. I'm gonna use Gus to kind of stoke up a little more, get a little bit.
I will-
going.
Just used prestidigitation to make it a full fire.
No.
Stick a finger in prestidigitation.
Well,
Right.
Fire.
I'm gonna time up there.
It's easy when you do
So
that.
that dagger that I have on my tail, and try to like fish with it.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, and provide spear fishing.
You will notice that.
I can try something up with that.
I'll say on your guys' first, you two coming, like your first way through to get to Port Bello, the river was not as high as it is. It seems like the river has like maybe risen 3 or 4 feet from the last time you passed it.
so are there any fish?
I'm
We'll
gonna.
find out, won't we?
I'm about to go after we get the fire started. They got it done instantly. I'm gonna go over there and help them. I'm gonna go ahead and take 4 damage and activate the lightning on my sword and stick it in the water.
Okay.
Don't see any fish surface for being electrocuted. I am telephoning right now. I'm not swinging it. I'm just shooting my sword in the water. We don't tell the damage.
I'm gonna cast a long run against it.
That's the road. Same page. I'm still knows how it works. This room. 13.
So you see, sticks his blade in the water. You see the lightning. Same to the same thing. And it seems like the water's risen enough too, where you can't even see the bottom of it either when it lights it up.
Yeah, what's up?
Listen, you
I
might have
appreciate
waters
the
deeper
effort.
than it was
Yeah.
In the future,
closer to port.
okay.
Not that the river
It's
level is rising like it's about
More honorable. if
No,
we
yes, it's
kill
getting to the
things
point where
the correct
it's getting
way.
towards the flooding.
Maybe this was the correct way then.
It's just not quite
And I
reached where like it's
I would
going
like
somewhere to the road and
Have
stuff.
an
It's still
actual connection to my kills.
That's it.
in the process of slowly rising.
Alright,
I appreciate the sentiment.
I'll leave it to you then.
Well, if you guys are still awake, I'm going to go for a walk up the river to see if I can find any of the ladies.
Sound good?
But you said you would save me like an hour.
Or like 10-minute walk.
Let's see what.
See if I can find any of the lilies
No.
Okay.
along the river.
Why don't you do it? Let me get a rough check.
I also have like in my pouch I'll pull out like a little bit of like dried like it's like a leaf that's like chewing tobacco and pull a little bit off of it and put it in my mouth.
Do the same thing with a random leaf on the side of the pen. Just
12. The rolls are hot today.
I've heard this one.
Well,
Yeah.
exactly what you needed. So as you're walking away from the camp and you're kind of just like look along the riverside, you do come across like a little patch of them, and you will find 4. Go.
4 what? It's 4 of the blue lilies. The blue Mistral lilies.
The one you can't touch with your hand.
Nope, that's Death Rose from the Ash Mountains.
You trusted strangers.
Let's see here.
No,
What is
Your passive.
mine? Oh, they're not mine.
Yeah, yours.
Fortune.
Okay.
Then you don't see it.
That's fine. Something gets me, it gets me. I'll get over it. I'll walk it off!
Well, you're a wizard. Harry.
But you make it back to camp.
Yes.
Anything else you want to do on your guys' first watch?
Oh,
Fishing?
So,
No found.
It also watch.
What is hell still in the water?
Well, I was gonna fish, and then he shocked the water, and there
Yeah.
wasn't anything in there, so I gave up and like sat by the fire.
Maybe he was too big. I've got a really big catfish in there for all we know.
Hot bug bedroll and
Dynamite, so dynamite.
So yeah.
I'm cold blooded, so
so yes.
my body adapts to the temperature.
You know,
But yeah, it's not coming.
if you submerge yourself in the mud, you'd be a pretty
There's no
temperature.
mud. It's a Denver.
If you submerge yourself in the sand, you're about the same.
Alright, who's doing this one?
Sand is cold.
Well,
Who's doing next?
I guess be it someone else. I'll just sleep for the last 4 hours.
Yeah, I mean,
I will do the next watch.
So, yeah.
Elvin and Bones.
Yeah. The whole time he is sleeping, I'll just sit next to him and just occasionally cast Prestidigitation to make him warm. I'll be a heat lamp. Make him the happiest lizard alive.
Only on the ground.
So you're gonna put my hand in warm water.
Yeah.
You just got an electric heating or electric sleeping bag. Hella warm.
Those can make a perception check. Sitting around the campfire.
Hey, found take the next one. 21.
Well,
30.
Don't seem to notice anything. I mean, the river flowing right now is pretty soothing in the background. It's just you two kind of sitting there. You don't notice anything. Stelman is distracted with
Staring
something.
at all
Uh,
the people.
All these new people that he met just a day ago.
Walking up to each one individually as they sleep and just looking at them.
Rabbit
Food
pellets.
was right next to her.
Yeah. Rabbit pellets.
I'm trying to get a mental image of them.
How well are you looking at all of us?
Very well.
Towards the end of that,
Well-
I'll wake up.
No, not very well. I rolled ones.
I'll wake up
It's more
and
creepy than actually doing anything productive.
Really looking at us there.
I noticed that he has the 3 flowers, and he's with like 4 flowers, and he's got like I can just barely see a piece coming out of his like pouch that he's where he's stored them. And I'd like to, if you don't mind, I'd like to look at them. I would like to just kind of see the like makeup of this flower and like what its qualities are and stuff.
Make an nature check.
Oh, easy.
I like that. 16.
16. With these, and with that, the blue lilies, they can be crushed up into like a dry powder. They have to be stored in a dry place though. And they can be applied to wounds and give advantage on con saving throws against being poisoned if the target is suffering from the poison condition.
That's neat.
How many of these do we need to turn in?
Let's see.
I think it was just a reward for her. So.
None officially.
Yeah, she didn't. These weren't required for turn in, but she would give you money for it.
Not much.
How much was it per flowers?
Like 1 gold, I think.
Yeah.
Was 1 gold per
I think it's a
flower?
gold piece per flower.
Of any of them, or was there one that was worth more?
I think
The rose, I think, was worth
Yeah,
the
rose.
most. The black. Worth a lot more.
Yeah, 1 gold per flower, close to Ashby Mountain. That's for the dark petal lilac.
But if you are to, I would say make a sleight of hands with these flowers, you could see how many usage you could get out of it.
26.
26.
Damn.
You got 4 flowers, so you have 4 uses.
Alright.
Yeah.
Worth. Worth the net 20.
What happens if you just eat one? Instead of putting it in a wound.
Oh, what do they smell like?
What if I give it to my poison bird?
Dies.
Oh.
Shove
It turns into the teal one.
Shove the ointment in my eye.
What do they smell like? Smells like a lily? No. Smells like the river.
Smells like the South.
Yeah.
God bless America.
Smells like freedom
Bourbon?
and poison.
Alright, it's got a sweet smell good. But anything else you guys want to do on your watch outside of going look around at everyone creepy?
Sleep.
Who's up?
It is too.
towards the end of the watch, I will go over to Fulminus and set my dagger down. But yeah, it's ours.
Mm-hmm.
And cast a fog cloud, and then when that gets, I would be gone.
Oh.
Why does the water taste? Why does it taste wet?
I'm down.
Alright. So with that, you guys will watch in. Who's taking the last one?
I'm gonna go sit and meditate.
I'll get up and watch the sun come up.
I mean, I'm technically
I mean, I guess,
awake.
The
but
biggest star.
Go back to sleep.
and actually, I guess it'd be, yeah.
Most important. Tree.
So it's just you and
the two of us,
And me. And that's
my bad. The 3 of you are awake. What do you guys want to do?
I would like to see if I can stealthily rummage through Fulminus.
I don't know if I can pass perception. I'll do everything in my bag. Yeah, let me know what you roll.
Alright, it's too high. You're not.
18 stealth.
Yeah, no. So you notice I have a set of alchemist supplies.
The 3 of you make perception checks.
Well, am I going to go through the whole list
I'll
now?
just take my passing. I'm looking at stars. I'm not watching.
So you each make perception checks.
16. 21.
You will notice him going through his bags.
Would I potentially notice him notice me? Well, I'm
What are you looking at him, or are you just,
I'm gonna look around. I mean,
he's
I
watching you,
rolled a 24,
or she's watching you?
but I'll just look and just put
And there's,
just rummage through.
of course, the arrows sitting on the top of the backpack. Extra set of clothes, some ink. My shield sitting next to me, my sword sitting next to me.
Next to some dudes.
A small knife.
Do we next to any dudes?
Make sure he's cuddling a
Not really. You have rock formations.
A mess kit, some rations, some rope, tinderbox, a torch, and a water skin. All on me right now.
I'll get done like looking through stuff, and then I'll kind of put it on the back where it was.
I'm gonna use a ritual
Go back and
spell
sit.
to detect poison and disease
You're gonna detect?
Mhm.
Okay.
for any poisonous creatures within 30 feet.
Doesn't seem to be.
Shit.
No platypi.
I'm not poisonous.
Not yet.
While he's rummaging through his stuff, I am going to walk into the river.
I'm
And
poisonous
go
creatures then. I'm not from poisonous creatures. I'm making sure I'm not near it. It's gonna top
into the river.
That shows I'm kind of
Let's check see if you need fish. I guess they don't say.
I mean, you don't actually eat a poisonous creature, you know? Never know. What am I calling it?
There's electricity in the water.
There.
Yeah. Buy anything.
I was just telephoning real quick.
I'll stay down there for a little while.
So why not?
You know,
Part of the entire
Flower missing from the party.
We're just saying that he like. Well, I would have saw him doing the water, so I'm just gonna waddle up to Ortall. I'm just. Hey. How you doing? How you doing? Just shrug my face. Yeah, that's cool. Should like sit down on like the edge of the bed. Just chill.
Riveting.
Do you sit in or do you like perch like a bed? Just out of curiosity.
Let's sit heavily down.
Same.
Yeah,
There's no sitting anything.
and your legs like creating backwards, they're just gonna wipe your body.
Yeah.
It looks like right. This is like a little rotisserie chicken.
Yep.
That matters, stupid.
I guess you just made up a bit about getting the sticks and stuff so they could set their own fire, and you're like, I can just do it.
It's a good roll of opportunity.
Although, the four of you would notice that Kelvin's just gone.
That's fine. I'm sure he knows where he's going. This guy's off in the river.
Yep.
Fishing.
Just river frogging. Would you eat a frog if you caught one?
Is that cannibalism?
Like a smaller frog?
I'd say after about like 20 minutes of being down there, you finally get a couple of fish. They do seem kind of sparse though for some reason.
Why?
Well, you did that like 7 hours ago.
That's fair.
I'll bring up what I thought.
Get a big one?
I had to juggle with him.
Did you
Supposed to have a bow hunter.
Kind of. It's just.
It's breakfast.
They make it back to the camp. They watch him come out of the water. He's got a couple fish with him. Zoya looks like she was lost without you.
I wake up for a country 1 second and see this happening. I'm like, that's fucking terrifying.
Sun will start to rise.
Small rabbit appears in your arms.
In the correct place.
Yep.
In the
Or
west.
is it?
I didn't you like to cuddle Kelvin. I appreciate it.
I'll start roasting the fish in the fire.
What?
I'll start roasting fish on the fire.
In 1 minute, the fire goes out and I recast bonfire.
The day out.
Teamwork.
How long does it take to cook fish on 1d8 of damage?
Roll a d8.
How big are they?
It's like when they smack a chicken to cook it.
It's his bonfire. How much damage do you do to my fish?
Talking like crap.
Roll,
You
please.
got a little minutes. What are you looking at?
It's just the number. Oh, it's just the number 6. Yeah,
You
it's
control me.
It's getting pretty cooked.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Again.
6.
Black and
Crunchy.
It's edible.
666.
It's just the steak.
We summoned the devil.
The fish automatically grows horns.
Can't
Good thing I have that mini.
Fish a horn.
You put it away.
The bull shark.
do a demon fish, maybe.
No, it's just Satan.
You don't? Alright, so the morning comes. Get some fish for breakfast. Get your things settled.
Good morning, everyone.
I draw off the puppy dog.
Drawing off.
Well, is that you drawing off?
Yeah.
Do you wanna hand with that?
I ain't trying very hard.
The vegetation.
1 foot at a
It
time.
was dry enough.
I think it's 5 foot.
He'll eventually do it.
Things y'all pretty quick. Real quick.
The morning is your guys'.
All right.
Hey, give me that back.
Cubic foot.
Oh, how did I get that?
You just always are taking it.
I don't mean to. I'll do things in my sleep. I don't really know what's going on. I'm asleep, of course. So
So I've spent like the last
What's that?
20
Left
minutes trying to perfect jumping in the air, summoning the bird, and landing on it.
Give me a form check.
Ooh. Just trying to see what my capabilities is. Natural 20 for a total of 19.
So,
So how
how exotic are you wanting this to look?
No, I just want like efficiency. Wants to be able to like I want to be able to like jump.
Oh, you want to throw it and then jump and land on it.
And mount it as it appears.
I'm just training myself to
be on there?
be as
We'll say
athletic with
this
thing.
is your first time doing it, and like you have it in your mind. Like, okay, so I'm gonna do this. Everybody's watching, they're eating. You go, you start running, you chuck it, it hits the ground once. Your foot hits, it hits twice. You go ahead and jump, and as it pops up, you just perfectly land on it, grabbing the reins.
And I look around, no one sees me, and I'm like, good boy.
all right. Anyone have anything they need to do before we
What,
launch?
Zoya? Are you gonna say something, or are you gonna keep staring at him?
Just
Are we ready to rock and roll?
Hi, Zoya.
I think she's trying to figure out where you were last night. You weren't there for the third watch.
Oh, we were cuddling. You didn't see
I
him?
was there.
He was right here. Oh, okay. I know he's there. Unless he, I don't think he's that sneaky.
Scott's Fat Cloud, and it looked like casting character had a really bad part.
Don't need to be Thatcher.
Mist over the river.
Yeah.
It's what it's No, he was cuddling me. I woke up to it. I know he was. He's quite fuzzy. Very good cuddle buddy.
Total bunny.
Yeah. Right, we should probably be on the road again.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast a gust and about the fire so it's not lingering.
It's not gonna hurt anything in the desert.
No, it's more just like a tracking thing. Don't know how long we've been gone this way. Someone's following us. The fire looks like it's been out for a while, so they're a lot farther ahead than we are. It helps out a lot in tracking them.
This is the same area.
I cast
I'll just pull out my shovel and bury the fire.
Yeah. Are we heading on our way?
Go ahead and summon Ignis and let's get moving.
one question: is this bird considered a creature?
No, it's an elemental.
Imminental.
I think I asked you this last time.
Yeah.
I think so. I forgot to.
But
As soon as he said elemental, I remembered.
who wants to roll the D8 this time?
I wanna
for
do
today?
But this one's sort of desert, and deserts are hot. And red is
I'm
hot.
going to roll a 1.
Oh, yeah. Joke's on you. It was a 2.
All right.
I'll ride with you today.
As you guys are traveling this day, the winds seem to pick up, and it seems like a sandstorm's coming in. Pretty bad sandstorm. You guys have to find coverage behind some rock formations. This will add a day onto your travel.
Yeah.
That happens. It happens.
Happens to the best of us. And me.
Yeah,
So,
especially.
yeah.
I'm gonna ride up next.
Hey.
As it's
What are you? I see you cutting yourself all the time.
Oh,
what's
it's I don't as much cut myself as I just it clearly hurts when my tattoos activate. I'm just a little different actually with my
So,
powers.
it's like power from pain.
It's more the power's a little much, so it hurts me as a result of activating it. Kind of like like I don't control lightning, but if lightning struck me, it hurt a whole lot. 'Cause it's more than I can handle. Or someone who doesn't know, like someone someone who breathes fire at the festivals. You do it wrong, you're gonna burn your entire face. You're not deriving power from that pain, but that pain's a possibility because the power's more than that person's capable of wielding fully. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel me?
It's a.
I mean, usually, if people where I come from, when people get burned with fire, then it's on purpose.
No, I don't. Well, I technically do it on purpose. I'm not doing it on purpose. I know it's going to hurt, but if it hurts, then I get a lot stronger, and that's kind of nice.
I'm just wondering why you carry a bow.
Which direction did the sandstorm blow in from?
Oh, I didn't want to, but when you did this
It's
ride,
from the.
so I'm trying to get it same way as your
Okay, so it's coming across the river,
Yeah.
or going towards Port Velden.
People do not usually get rid of their weapons.
We're trying to find
So
decent size
trying to
get some kind of shelter from
and
that.
then you started hurting yourself.
Like a.
It is not.
Perception check.
It is not as much that I want to get rid of it. It's not my main weapon.
14.
It's not too hard to find one.
Yeah.
Gonna find one. It's actually got like a. You probably got like a little bit of a rock formation that's kind of got like a little cove in it that you guys can hunker down in.
The bow is not my primary weapon. And if I had to choose between the two, I was going to put the bow up on layaway, essentially watch it.
See if anybody's been here in a sandstorm before us. Carve something in the rock.
Make an investigation.
So kind of abrasively, it says I'm done extracting the bow. I just touch it.
You don't see anything.
I saw the sandstorm. Is it just a sandstorm? Is there any kind of other storm going on at all?
Sandstorm.
Alright.
You're just gonna hunker down on a little cove. How small is this cove?
I'm gonna fit all of you.
I'm sure if we really.
It's a little tight, but I mean you can all fit in it.
So? You don't got a story to tell or anything? It's kind of boring.
I have things I need to work on.
I'm gonna
spend a little while
There's your story.
going through my notes and such to see if I can't figure anything out about what that statue was. Because things with like that is literally exactly what my character is out researching is things that are fucking with like space and time,
Mm-hmm.
and it definitely seems like it's fucking with space. So I mean,
Really feel like there's just a heap that fucking with these guys.
hey, I'm gonna do research. I'm gonna go back and see.
He's smart, not commonsensical.
To feel my eye.
Ooh.
So I do after spending time. Do I definitely think it was just the heat fucking with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So how do you feel about heading west, since you know who might be out there?
I'm pretty happy heading west.
I'm glad to hear it. If I can do anything to assist, please let me know.
Of course.
We're a team, so let's do it.
You have to go to the sequence.
I have a tiny little drum.
Oh boy.
Hello.
Ooh. Those are the guys. Oh, here we go. You guys are so excited.
Are you saying?
You're glad to get to the city.
Yes.
Although this is not
People
the
bother
take
me.
the language.
But to be honest, in this small space with all of these new acquaintances, it feels like I'm right back in the city again. I have been debating for the last 20 minutes whether or not the sandstorm is going to be a welcome distraction.
Well, you probably handle it better than me too. So that's up to you.
Go to sleep.
I'm just a reader.
Nothing.
So, Tawhito, is this your first time in a desert? Like, you don't seem like you're quite designed for arid temperatures.
So what you guys could do is you could rest now, like he's doing, but you'll be traveling at night. But you could start your long rest now, wake up, and then start. I'd say you probably got like halfway through the day, so it's probably like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
I'm gonna. My rest is half as long as everyone else's anyway, so.
I mean, I'll hunker down now. I'll get back in the corner and try.
Oh,
He's already in chill sleeping.
I'll throw up the alarm.
You
when
guys hear
it's-
turtle swords coming from the show?
Little Z's are coming out.
I'll go to bed.
Every like 15 minutes, I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation to make the outside of your shell smell like something different to see if any of it wakes you up.
It does not.
No? Okay.
Just
That'd be sleep.
Ortall can't smell, actually.
Can I tell whether or not the sandstorm?
I mean, it doesn't seem like it'll harm me.
Just
It's
sailor
just,
travel in it.
yeah, it's like really, like you're going to have like maybe 10 feet of vision maybe, and like really hard movement.
I just want to like step out
Yeah.
and just kind of like get a sense of
You're like, whatever, like cloak, whatever you have, and your clothes are kind of just like flowing in the sandstorm as you're looking about.
Okay.
Make a perception check if you want to.
I put my shoulder on my head and go to sleep, so it kind of blocks the same thing as the face. 21.
21?
I haven't rolled under 16 yet.
You do notice it's like I don't know, it's like every time that as it's coming by, you get like a weird break in the sand. And you can see what looks like I want to say like a really jagged like rock looking formation. It seems to be like looking your your general direction, and then it disappears. It's still there, and then like the third break, it's not there.
Like formed like a creature type of jagged rock, or just like a little bit of landmass.
It looked like it was. It wasn't like a landmass. It probably like it was probably sitting on the ground like about this tall, and it was curled over, and then after the sand hit about a couple times, it disappeared.
All right, I'll go back. Did it look? Didn't look at all like maybe it could have been this insect.
You'd have no idea.
Or I'll go back and then.
It definitely like okay. So you guys are next to a rock now. It was very stationary like a rock, but it definitely had the feel of it was not an object. It looked like it may have been part of something.
Thought it was an ankle. I'm just gonna stay out there and keep watch for it.
So you're starting your long rest.
I'm just
Okay, sorry. We'll say we'll do like 2 watches just for
I'll take a
Like,
second watch.
let's do first.
I'll take the first 2.
Okay. So
I mean, I'm outside during
Yeah.
the first, so I guess I could be part of it.
Man is in the same.
So the 3 of you, and then whoever does the second one. All right. So for the third one, go ahead and roll that beautiful beam footage for perception check.
Oh, it's got beautiful bean footage.
Yeah. Remember those commercials?
Oh, yes, I do. With the BBB
I
card.
see it all. I don't see anything, but I don't know. I'm paying a whole lot of attention. Natural 20 for 24. I'm sitting there just concentrating, listening, feeling the alarm.
I mean, you can see Qrux out there. He looks like he's focused on something out in the sandstorm, and like he's not really moved from his spot from where you guys are.
I guess you would say like I'm like ankle like, but
It's
like
like-
literally the sand like
Yeah,
like
they're
going
around
over my feet now. I haven't put it in like an hour.
It's just collecting on you.
Saves like all of them.
What'd you roll?
Got my jacket pulled over. And
Yeah, I'm sure
No.
I'm blocking my head too to calm back up a bit.
You're not enjoying yourself right now. This is crappy.
it's sick.
But
It's coarse.
nothing seems to happen on your guys' watch.
That's the good line of all time.
Second watch, I'll say the storm has finally died down.
Is it my turn for the bean footage?
Ooh, me too.
Whoever's gonna be on.
I'm taking a point of exhaustion if I know to. I saw this thing out in the sand.
Mhm.
I'm gonna stay out there.
14.
But I'm not far enough where they
11,
can't see me.
12.
I'm stuck out.
You can go make a perception check too.
16.
16,
12.
12,
11.
11. So 14, 11, 16, 12.
All really good. Solid above 50%.
Yeah.
More than average ain't bad. My wife tells me. That's not.
Grix, you would notice that as the sandstorm has died, it is now nighttime though. You do see about like 60 feet out from you, like the sand kind of like bulge up a little bit. It kind of moves and then it goes like it rests again.
Oh no, it's the perverts.
Just keep a watch with the bow in the hand.
So you're inside or outside the alarm?
Outside.
That's not
Oh,
the right the alarm.
I was out in the sandstorm. I had to move.
Yeah.
I would not put it like well around the cave, so
I mean, with 10 feet of visibility, I'm probably like 50 feet outside the cave.
So are we all waking up at this point now? It's night.
Yeah,
All right.
getting towards the end of it.
All right.
You guys get up, eat, dust all the sand out of your clothing.
Go and breathe once an hour.
Anybody seen Qrux?
This is right.
You cannot stop that. It has to be all campaign.
Okay, there.
Oh, use that sand dune right there.
Yes.
With a single.
Yeah,
smile.
Why is he
Sand,
buried to his thighs?
He been saying.
The longer you look at me, the more you notice I'm not looking at all. I'm staring at this spot.
Hey.
I'll walk out there.
Christ, what you looking at? There's something out here.
Yes, you're out here.
That's true. That's true.
I'll kind of like stop a couple times until I'm up
Back
on
up.
the surface. There's something either swimming in the desert. Land sharks.
Oh, I think they swim in water usually, don't they now?
Right, we should get a move on.
Those.
Further from here, we're further
Does
from here.
not.
It's one of those things we eat.
Or maybe it's a pervert.
We eat those too.
Yeah.
We're gonna go try to get its attention.
Shoot an
I've
arrow.
been out here all day.
Shoot an arrow at it. Oh, I can't hit it. I don't bow anymore.
Yeah, melee.
You can just like hurt yourself or something.
Yeah, but I still can't shoot an arrow out of my sword.
That's it. I'm gonna just walk over where he's looking. I'm just gonna walk past it.
What's it mean in there? It's insane.
Don't make it back safe.
I haven't seen it in anything.
Climb up on the drugs that are on here.
Okay.
I'll jump onto the rocks.
I'll also.
I'll shake my cloak a little bit, and then I'm gonna try to jump some and land on my chocobo thing.
All right, let's make this performance check again.
4.
Oh,
You're getting launched.
all right. So this time, with past perceptions, they will say this time. You're like, all right, just say we did this. It was easy. You're like, you hit it, you throw it, you start running, you go. It bounces. You hit that foot again marking. It bounces, but it's like from where the sandstorm is. There's like a lot of ruffles in the sand. It gets caught, and you over jump it, and like the bird comes out, and you just go.
That's just
Face
face
first
first
in.
to bounce because we're in the sand.
Yeah.
So I just like throw it expecting it to bounce,
Yeah.
jump, and then it just spawns, and I
And then
just
you
like
flop, yeah.
I go over the top.
And your strider's kind of looking at you like,
Let's just out.
Shake myself off. Go up and put my hand to the face of Emery. We'll work on that.
Do we see anything moving on top of the rocks?
each other.
Hello.
Well, you're up there and you're like, do I see anything? As you made it up there, finally.
The loud, scrappy noise of shell against pure rock.
It's night. Well, guess we try to continue traveling, no?
Get that extra day put on there.
Yeah.
I can make up some of the lost time.
So you done.
3.
Next D8. You rolled a 3?
I just rolled a 3.
Oh boy! Alright, so now that you rolled a 3, can you roll me a D4?
Oh no.
Fight things. Oh, crap.
1.
Part 1?
Only one blue dragon appears.
One blue dragon appears.
Crap.
So as you guys are traveling,
Tunneling into the sand. I will see you guys later. So
the river,
that's fine.
as far as you guys made it now, the river is probably like, I want to say like a good mile or so now away from the road. The road has started to kind of change course.
Left or right?
Is it more towards the round?
Going more north now.
Yes.
Is the road going more north? Is the river, or is the river going more south?
Road. They're both going
Did the
right.
road do this, or did the river do this?
The road did this.
Okay. Give us a map. We'll stop asking these questions.
I have.
But
I mean, Sean.
there are quite a bit of rock formations as you guys are doing your travel. if I can get you guys to place yourselves in an order. Towards the center.
All right.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry.
I will hold up the back on this ride.
We're like still in transit.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess we're in the front, right?
Probably some in the back.
So I'm a ranger and I rolled.
Yeah.
Well, assume that puts me in the front.
That's fast.
Of course.
True. You're just doing a light jog, right? Like you
Give it.
Alright, so as you guys are traveling,
Just take a big old bite.
you both will have 2 arrow shots come at you. The first one on you might be a miss. 13 misses you, and then on you, a 20.
Yep.
Okay. If we're riding together, can I shield him?
No.
It'll also have.
You'll take 4 points of piercing damage. As this arrow just lodges into your shoulder.
Can I tell where it's coming from?
I will show you in a second.
I take this damage.
For some reason, my thing going.
No, you don't have to be able to see it.
Van.
Just remember you're hit by an attack.
Van hears me go.
Hey,
There's like arrow in my.
bug people.
people.
Fucking bugs.
We got heads to get.
Yeah, we gotta teach the ants to rise up. Yeah, number of 1,000,000 to 1.
All right. So
We gotta help the ants.
as
Like
you
some-
get shot with the arrow, you can see almost blended in perfectly to the surrounding these ant-like insectoid things rising out, kind of like coming out like predators and shooting you guys with their bow attacks. But for that, I need you guys to roll initiative.
And I'm guessing this is a similar stature to what I saw.
No, these like these
turtle.
like the thing that you saw
Here we go.
was still like you saw like maybe what was the tail. The tail is like as tall as one of these things on the road.
Back like that.
Oh, if I should know, I'm not working on this time. Wow.
Ask questions. It is what it is. Why are you confused, John?
I'm super confused.
2025.
22.
22.
21.
Rollies.
Wow,
No, just
great. There's
time.
time.
There's
Technically 22.
Yeah. We need rollies in this house.
Oh,
12.
13.
Oh, did you have?
Yeah, I looked at that.
He goes.
So, you won? Yeah. Okay.
Jesse, you want to go ahead and roll?
15, 20,
I got a piece of this.
18. 10 to 15.
14.
Sure. Fucking, that's how. It's science.
5 to 10. 1 to 5.
4.
1.
Okay. That's fair. That's fitting for a turtle.
Can I say?
All right. Starting this off.
And see that.
18.
14.
He's going to make a.
Got some movement.
Yeah, they do. He's going to make a bite and a claw attack at your bird.
No, not the bird. Not the kokomo.
Natural one on the bite. And then a 12 on the claw. That does hit.
No, no.
Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure it doesn't hit yours now. Well, I think they have pretty decent AC for what they are. So as it runs over, it tries to bite and claw at the bird, and your strider reacts pretty quickly to it coming over and kind of dodges both attacks.
Quick look for lava.
I'm looking.
All right.
Awesome.
These two are going to make their bow attacks at the same two again. So this one is going to attack you twice. For a 21.
Hits.
And a 9.
Yes.
That is 4 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
As another arrow sinks into your shoulder. This one's going to attack you twice. For a 23. And a 10.
Misses.
For 7 points of piercing damage. And this one gets a lot closer to like the center part of your chest, sticking to the armor. But
Which one just hit me?
this one hit him, this one hit you.
Okay.
40. And then move me. Yeah, right there. Yep. Alright. Fulminus, it is your go.
All right, so I need to ask this question first. If I dash with the Strider, does that take my action or is that the Strider's action?
You
I don't know how mounted combat works at all.
know how mounted combat
I have
works?
no idea how mounted combat.
Alright, so like
I'm just trying to get there. I'm not trying to fight while I'm on the back. I just
it can move, but it'll take your action to make it move again.
Can it move and then him jump off and him move?
Okay. I'll do that then. I'll move us up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Mm-hmm.
We'll both be up here.
Let's go to melee, Kelvin.
Oh my god. Alright, you're in charge. And I'm just gonna jump off. And
Make an acrobat check.
Alright, I'm good at those. 20, dirty 20.
Alright, so you're like, you've got this as he does like leaps off the back of the bird, lands, and he's just running forward.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and bonus action take my damage. I will take 1 that time. And
Those rolled to be low.
yeah. Then I'll vibe there.
Okay. Man Lavar, here we go. There's Zoya on deck.
You got this.
No.
You ride the button.
Okay, getting on.
Run away. 22 is an asshole.
That'll hit.
Hey, not gonna let me.
Is he good? He's a good
1 fire damage. That seems like
Release it!
Just wings it.
Seems like it kind of brushes off the outside of one of its armor pieces. Anything else?
I'll just put 1 hand on his shoulder and do something, and then that's all.
Okay. Josiah and Drigo with Tawhito on deck.
I think it's a me, right? I got 21.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've got you down next turn.
Thanks.
Alright, I put my notebook away because it's fit on the table with the mat.
I'm gonna hop off
Okay.
to the left. Yeah,
Okay.
your left.
Ugh.
And I'll move within 10 feet of that dude. And I'm gonna fire almost point blank shot at him.
Okay.
That was a 16 plus an 8. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 10 piercing damage.
Ow.
And if he's still up,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna close the rest of my distance to him. And I'm going to use my bonus action to bite him.
Okay.
And that's a natural 20.
Okay.
$13.
We're gonna go to minutes.
And my bite will heal me for 2.
Well, that was a good round. So as your bird stops, you do like a roll. You jump off, you roll in the sand, you pull your bow at the same time, you launch it, it nails it in the chest, and you just like with it try to like recover from what just happened to you. You just run up all of a sudden, just nail it in the neck with a bite.
Yep.
That gonna be it for you?
Yeah.
All right. Now Zoya-Matt go with Tawhito on it.
We'll go around. And I'm gonna grab Ava and just gently pet her, and I'm going to bless Tawhito. And
I have one of the evenings.
Qrux,
Crux and Venom.
the bright side. Bugman isn't on here. That rock big, I'm assuming.
I mean,
So it's you. Yep. All right, Tawhito, it's your go with Kelvin on deck.
I'm going to dismount,
Okay.
and I'm going to move up to the one.
So you get flanking.
Move me up a little more, yeah. We're going to do that thing.
Send it to Horny Joe.
Does a 14 hit it?
It just misses.
No, I gotta be very bad at this turn.
I rolled badly on both dice.
The Z. It sees you coming after getting bit by him, and as your big maul-looking thing comes by, you just kind of ducks out of the way.
Your foot slips in the sand. Sand will be fucking with you. That's it for me.
Said really didn't fuck.
Kelvin, it's your go with Ortall on deck.
I will bonus action leap off the bird. And 5, 10. Eldritch Blast.
Face the right way.
Make sure you face
There you go. There you go.
Miss.
Just see?
22.
Yeah, that'll hit. Yep. If he wouldn't face the right way, he would miss.
For 7 points of force damage and 2 points of cold damage.
Let's go again.
So how much total?
9.
Okay. They don't seem to have any bruises or anything.
Then I will.
Because the bird is covered.
Yeah. The bird is covered. Is that all for you?
Well, I have a question, Drew.
Hmm.
Does this share our initiative?
Yeah.
So I should have attacked with the bird.
If you wanted to.
I mean, the bird's just sitting there.
Yeah.
I'm still sitting as a bird.
No.
I don't intend to get off the
Then-
bird.
That is your initiative now.
Sure.
Well, if a bird can do anything, is it its actions or is it my actions?
As far as I'm concerned, as long as I'm on the bird, that's 5 feet further they are on me.
Like they can have it. They can either move or they can do their attack.
Okay.
That's it.
Well,
They can't run and bite.
correct. I'm going to cast Bonfire under this guy here.
Okay.
Well, light you up.
Make that a place he really doesn't want to stay in.
Seems to not be a fun spot.
You got it. Fire, didn't you?
And I'm in the hot seat.
I don't know what happened to it.
Natural 1.
It's under the thing currently.
Yeah.
It's got that 1d8 fire damage.
Repetition.
There's 2 fire damage.
All right.
And
It's hot out here already. Doesn't really quite notice the fires there yet.
how high up is this rock here?
Well, those are probably like a good 15, 20 feet.
Okay. Yeah, we're just hanging out right here. I'm happy.
All right. Let me it for you. There we go. Well, this is gonna make 2 attacks to you because you fucked him up in one go.
Sure, man.
Let's see here. He's gonna make 1 bite, 1 claw at you. 11
Misses.
and 18.
Hits.
Was just. 7 points of slashing damage as it just rakes its claws across your chest. Try to get you off of it after biting it.
Makes sense.
Bite guy.
It's going to move out of the fire.
Why?
Because it hurts. I didn't notice it because it was already hot out here.
Can I get a opportunity attack on it?
Yeah.
I'm big old stab.
So it's still within range.
That's right. That's still the right here.
That's a
So,
one shot scale. Just make it 2 hands.
This is either a d6. Max damage.
That's a lot.
For what?
Oh, quarter staff.
16.
Plus your
How
strength.
much?
G6.
16 plus your strength modifier.
No, you're right. It is D6 on you too.
Is it a d6 or a d8?
D6 or a D8.
Yeah.
Rolled it. I've got it one hand.
D8 shoot out.
the 6 plus
Yeah, that does 1d6 minus 2.
6 big one.
Okay,
That's a
so
lot.
yeah.
Yeah,
That one's hurting.
Well, move me out just a little bit more. This way.
Yep, there you go. That's all I want to go. Shoot the barbarian twice.
No.
20 and a 22. We're really good on those.
That's tough little piss britches around the corner and see me standing right there.
You didn't say you were raging.
Yeah, I forgot to mention it.
He probably rolled like he was, because...
No, he was flaky.
Yeah.
You also,
It's
don't,
13 points of piercing damage total.
you also don't have to be raging to use reckless.
You don't?
No.
Wow, really good.
And then this one's gonna
It's
move.
just dumb to do it because you're not resistant to everything you're giving
And
me.
he's gonna take 2 attacks at Kelvin because that's who hit him.
I thought maybe you'd see me in
So I have
11.
behind the bird.
11 now.
Misses.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And an 8.
Misses.
And then go ahead and move it back to where it was, and then move the other one back to where it was.
That won't save it.
Let's see. All right, Fulminus, it's your go.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Uh-oh. It's melee now.
Oh, look at me. Hey, stop running.
Hey.
And I'm going to swing at it. That's on Trey. A lot.
Little bit.
Like 21.
Mhm.
Get one of these. That is. What's there another ice cream? Is going to be 12 damage.
Ouch.
I'm gonna say don't run.
How did I miss it, boy? What did you do? Did you blast?
And then I'll
Whoops. You added like electricity to your attack.
yeah.
Alright, so as you come around the corner, it's thinking it's gotten away, you come around and just slices lightning arcs off its body too. It's not having a good time over there either.
No?
Is that your go?
Yeah, it's me.
How many times that do?
Alright, Vaughn.
Jorgo.
How's that guy looking?
He's looking pretty hurt.
Just firebolt him again. It's working well so far. Getting 1 damage at a time. We're doing great.
So I'll shoot my buddy then.
Yeah, 21.
So that's
Well,
decent.
see if this death doesn't do 1 damage. 7 fire damage.
That's more than you want. That's my experience. Yes.
Still up, but looking really bad.
JP, the math major.
Move the bird.
Making signs and sense. What he does.
He's like, I just want to be out of sight. Everything.
We're here with there's no world where this ever works, but
Sneak attack.
nope. That's fine. I'm on the bird.
Okay.
Sure, we base.
I
did put an extra minute to have no base on, and then we can just pull the top.
that's all.
That's all.
Alright, Crix. Cruxy Crix. Very well, I messed up his name. I might as well mess up his image.
And that dude's looking pretty bad.
Yeah.
Super bad.
I
Yeah.
guess I'll just stay in combat. Fight him again.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep chewing.
And I'm at 15.
You're blessed. You're blessed.
Oh, I'm blessed. 16.
Hits.
Welcome. You're gonna do a Taliesin.
9
Bless.
piercing
Bless.
damage.
Yell at everyone.
Barely get on. I'm just gonna stay right there.
Alright. Zoya, your go.
Me and Moxie are gonna move behind Tawhito. I will dismount. He's behind Tawhito. And my eyes going white. I will touch it and cast Healing Word. 5.
Counterspell. I'm sure.
Dude,
Yeah.
damn.
Level 2.
Counterspell.
Brutal. Tawhito, it's your go.
I will rate.
Yeah. Croak.
And then I will take a book out of the lizard page and I will bite. He's fucking chomping.
You go reckless.
To the throat, this poor
Yeah.
sucks.
Okay.
It's an 18.
That hits.
That is 7 points of piercing.
Okay.
Just fucking eat him.
And the bug goes back.
Oh yeah. He's gonna be gnawed.
It just eats it, Mom.
Throats it, man.
And I become
Hey, we
healthy.
need pieces of that. Hell yeah. The head in particular.
And then I.
Frog's looking healthier.
How big is this rock that dude's hiding behind? How tall?
This guy?
Yeah, it's about 15, 20 feet.
I will move 35 feet directly towards it.
Okay.
It's fine.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right, Kelvin, it's your go, buddy.
The angry frog. Now angry. Turn sideways.
Hey, since you're shooting then, can he have half cover since Fulminus is in front of it?
How big are these things?
Sure. I hope you're
Please don't shoot me.
well.
15 to hit.
Just hits.
Not without cover.
Well, true. That's true.
Oh, a lot.
A lot.
16 points of damage. Two of which are full.
Not like that. As you're sitting there, you slice all of a sudden this beam just shit. Piece of blood go a little bit everywhere. Still up though, but really, really, really hurt.
Just gonna do a thumbs up over my shoulder. No, nice.
Anything else for you?
That's it.
Ortall, your go, buddy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the stories.
I'll stop on that bonfires. That's
20, 25.
40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Mm-hmm. Can I see him there? Not really.
You almost as
But
big
you'd
as
have to go one more.
yeah.
But you just get off.
an awkward dismount into the second.
I'm use my action to make him go back into his ball, so I don't have to climb off of him awkwardly.
Okay.
Just don't.
And boom. Yeah.
That's my turn. I can't do anything with the bonus action.
I see.
Baddies go. This one's good and good. Make 2 attacks at you. Yeah, those will be
Just
fun.
turn it.
Those will be fun to try and hit.
Just turns around.
17. And a 10. This one's gonna make a bite and a claw attack at you.
Time to do it.
15
No.
and a 20.
Yeah.
Well, so I'm glad some of y'all have high ACs. That's good.
That is 5 points of slashing damage to you.
You
As
got
it
it.
just rakes its claws across your chest. That one is actually going to use its standing leap and jump off on top of the rocks.
So now we can all see him.
Yeah, kind of. It's just trying to get the high point.
Since it's not gonna run for me, does I make the mistake of trying?
No. But that's gonna be their go. Fulminus, it's your go.
I'm gonna look at it, not to slash in my clothing, but you can see just tattoos glowing on my chest as well. And I'm gonna go, that was not very nice. And I'm gonna just swing up, try to cut its head off. Alright, 17.
Hit.
And 13 more damage.
So as you go for the headshot, it ducks it barely, but you get like its entire chest side. Just like that armor plate right here just gets knocked off from how hard you hit it. Still up, just barely.
Alright, that's me. That's all I'm gonna do right now.
Alright, then Lava. You on top of the bird can see it.
Yeah. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Wait, I miscounted. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It has a climb speed, right? The arm does?
Yeah.
Green climb,
You
half
have to go.
speed.
Yeah. Well, you have what, 10 feet? You get 5 feet left?
15. That's 50.
You'd be able to get like 7 feet up to the side of the wall.
Close enough that I can just jump off of it to the top?
You're still missing like 8 feet. I mean, you can make an athletics check or acrobatics.
Nah, I'll just stop at the base and
Shoot it.
Yeah, it's not as fun though. Wait. I have a better idea.
Wizard.
Can it see me with me on the bird at the base?
No, which means you also can't see it.
That's fine.
So yeah, neither one of you can see each other.
I'll Misty step to here.
Okay.
You think personnel kid?
Oh, and I'll just I'll whisper boon magic missile at the back of the head.
Okay.
Try to get him to panic and jump off the rock. Misty step Rachel.
Sick.
Eladrin.
Sick.
Damn, I had to do with that. Just like when he was fighting those Eladrin in the forts.
Yeah, we did.
So kite you all day, baby.
Ooh, big numbies. 14 points of force damage.
From behind. You just see it like kind of basically like do its like little ant mouth thing towards you, like it's now just angry.
That's fine.
That's the first time this one's been hit, so.
That's fine.
Alright. Anything else for you?
Yep, that's all.
Love that 120-foot melee range match for this.
Yeah.
It's funny.
That's what we do.
Alright, I'm gonna go like 3 to your left so I can get around, so I can see around the turf, the frog. Right here. And then we'll pull my bow out and try to shoot this thing.
Okay.
Everyone else is versus the other ones. Just
Actually, I'm gonna mark it as a favored enemy.
But
Favored foe.
right green.
22.
That'll definitely hit. See, casting not following you before.
what?
Not following you.
I like it. It's a lot of fun to find great things, and I'm gonna matter this one. Take 10. Actually, Kelvin's gonna matter it, and then we
Yeah.
7 piercing, and then 4 favored foe damage, whatever the hell.
11 total.
Yeah.
It's alpha piece.
Okay.
It's whatever damage type you get.
So as it's grimacing at you, an arrow from the side.
Into where it's kicking.
Anything else for you?
Nope.
Zoya, your go.
Seems to me like I'm gonna get my bow back now. Surprised it was accurate.
Yes, first I will look over.
Like you said,
Brax,
you need one.
I
We
will.
only need one.
I will look at you and just hurt.
So I
missing an
to
eye.
the left. I'm obviously missing an eye, but I also have like some like
He got some
light,
gashes.
light brownish red
Yeah.
blood liquid fluid coming off of me.
Had 2 arrows sticking out of his
And,
chest.
and 2 arrows sticking out of my chest.
But he's fine.
No, I'm not doing that anymore.
I look the light, and then Ava will like transfer energy to you. I'll cast.
Cast to
Yeah. Fireball. Oh boy. That's a nice cluster right there.
Let me.
We know.
I am going to double move. Put me up in its face.
Yeah. And you're up there.
I have climb speed too.
Yep. They did for you.
I figured you could just jump up there.
Well, then beneath the
I was expecting.
Frog Man has climbing speed.
It's like one of those like Jankos with the jump up hands.
That's
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah.
No.
18.
Yep.
And 12 points of damage. 2 of which are gold.
As he and it just goes down there.
You shrink diffuse while you're doing it.
Yeah.
You float the diffuser and close it.
Anything else on your turn? You good?
Yep.
Alright, Ortall, it's your go.
I am
Found
going
the
to
rock
point my
guys.
staff at this
Real cover.
cluster of birds up here
Uh-huh.
They're birds.
and make a ranged spell attack. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Cool.
Imagine a power kill you and cast someone else
Makes
down.
it plus
Just to be
instant.
Definitely.
That'll definitely hit.
Okay.
So
You gotta do that with the player.
we get 4d6 coming at you here.
Lucky me.
Hey, by the way.
Oh my gosh, we're starting off good already.
Wow. 18, 22 damage.
Well,
He's glowing light. Next attack has.
now that was a lot
Next time.
beam of light that smacked it.
Kicking him. I want to kick him off the rock. That's me.
I think you should let the frog clap his head into dust.
It's
That's a new sentence.
it's glowing.
It's in.
Shot right there. Bludgeon from behind.
Also slightly startled.
But it is going to make 2 attacks. He's going to bite for you.
Me?
Yeah. A 9
Project clap, it's really loud.
and a 21.
Silver barbs.
So what?
Myself. I'll give myself.
16.
Fuck. Yeah, just hits.
Okay.
Fucking the first one
Worry.
just hit. If
It
I,
rolled awful.
yeah, the first one just hit. If I
4 points of damage.
it would have just hit if I had shielded. Oh, it was silvery barbs. It rolled exactly my stats.
Yeah, it rolled a 13 plus 3, so.
Hey, go ahead and eat shit.
Yeah, that's fine.
But,
Kind of beefy.
it's going to be its go. Fulminus, it's your go.
So look at the one on the ground in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna make it there before they meta that. I feel pretty confident about that. There's a giant frog behemoth that's gonna eat it.
Oh, you have no idea what's going on over there.
Oh, I know.
You hear lots of explosions.
I'm not frogging that you've not seen a single tentacle yet.
Yet that intimidates me a little bit. So I'll look down and I'll see a bow and a insectoid head. So I'm going to go ahead and move the head and grab the bow.
Okay. Now I have a short bow and a bug head.
I'll take it.
Those are prehensile horns, not tentacles.
And I will go ahead and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and see if I can get a sight line on what's going on over there anyways. But I feel pretty confident they've got this.
Anything else?
No, I'm good. So I have a short
Alright,
jury.
Ben, what are you going to do?
Let's look at.
He's looking like it's bleeding everywhere.
I
And
guess.
it's super glowy.
I
Glowing.
guess I'm gonna just firebolt him.
And regular.
Nah, just.
Attack roll, chicken.
That's fine.
Good job! I think that's a 15.
Yes. I wanted my advantage. 25.
Yeah.
Come on, not a 1. 4.
Still up.
Boom! Just hanging in there.
I suck at this. Suck at rolling damage. Ah,
Level 2 wizard. Level 2 wizard.
dude, wizard. Alright, that's a great. That's just the problem with cantrips. Don't roll great.
Alright, Quartz.
No modifier.
One more.
That's actually how he shoots his bow. He's like,
And the arrow falls off the string, but he sneezes with such velocity that his snot takes him out.
it's your go, John.
I was thinking the power of the sneeze just like curves the arrow back in its mouth.
How is chicken?
Yeah. Big bad wolf in this shit, you
Yeah.
know?
I've seen my friends in combat one other time, and they seem to be doing okay. So I'm gonna turn, not knowing this dude did the same thing. I'm gonna take the prehensile tail with the dagger on it and clean the rest of the neck off.
Mhm.
And but at first, I'm gonna put my hand on his head and say, "Paula, I know that you're worthy of this." And then
Only Zoya will hear this.
take his head.
So now remembers worthy opponent.
Yeah. Anything else?
Nope.
And
Alright, let me-
you unlock where the opponent.
Dragon.
I will remount Moxie.
New show unlocked.
Go make my way
Your own bird action.
to pick up Tawhito.
How much your move speed?
Moxie's is 50.
Hitty. Not tree bitty. Baby.
Tawhito. Smush.
I will wreck.
Get him, boy. I think you're ready to drop.
That is a 18
Sorry,
to
your
50.
face. Yeah, you hit them.
Good.
Straight crimes.
For 12.
How do you want to do this? Come on. How do you want it story to end?
So after screwing up the rock, I'm going to. Will is going to
underhanded swing and lift him up off the rock and send him flying off.
Like golf was swinging it. Right off the foot. And with that, all the Throid Kreen are dead.
Alright. Ignis, baby.
Baby.
I will slide down the rock to start grabbing its remains.
Okay.
Do these insectoids have a bag or anything on them?
Well, they don't seem to be. I mean, they have like a quiver for arrows, the short bow. That's about all they have on them.
Alright.
I'm sure to grab that
I
one.
like to search these rock formations to see if they might
I
have
was not gonna follow that. I grabbed a shoulder.
cave that they weathered that storm out in yesterday.
Investigate something.
Yeah, is there anything over here in this area?
Like investigation.
I'm gonna walk back over and get on the
Dirty
get
20.
on the little bird.
You go and check the spots like where they were first standing. Yeah. It does look like that they were actually able to like. I guess it's some natural thing to do, like some kind of chameleon effect that they could camouflage themselves in, but you don't see any marking or anything.
Plus changes their skin texture.
Yeah. Yeah, and he knows what. Don't know. You don't find anything.
I don't think so. That's fine. I'll go, Ignis. Baby boy or girl, I don't know who you are.
It's like, you're like,
No, but
it's okay.
Come here, Ignis.
I'll check for anything on top of the rock.
He goes over to Kelvin.
you're like,
I'll check for anything on top of the rock while I'm up there.
Find a wizard.
I'm getting this guy's body.
You watch a wizard trying to remove the head of
A dagger. It's not that hard for me to. That's fine.
I'll toss him a hatchet. I'll throw it into the Trakine's body.
Yeah. He's like,
make it out. That's fair.
yeah. Yeah.
Like
Too hard.
like a gecko, I'll scurry down the rock.
Like on your belly.
That's how frogs climb too. I mean,
Deep.
Mhm.
Right.
if you've ever watched a frog climb, that's
I liked it.
I will make
it's
my
just
way
really
back.
slow.
Is that all right?
I was picturing like full speed skittering, like no ducks.
Okay, good.
What?
You sure Crux is all right?
Those things did way better than sand mounds.
Go around and look for any other gear other than the short bow that you got.
I've got this one short bow if you
I
want.
mean, it seems like
They mean just
seems like
pull his arrows out,
And,
check them, and
So
then
the melee one didn't do anything.
put them in my quiver.
I'll also
yeah,
pocket.
it just like they all have the same thing. It is like a short bow on it.
I will pocket the arrows.
The only melee was doing was white and claws. So
How
Give you the arrows from all of them.
how many arrows were there in the two quivers?
so you get like 15.
Cool.
Between all three of them.
It's a lot more than I had.
Their armor is natural, so
I'm actually just gonna take that.
I can hang on to
Put it
these.
on his chest and put the arms across it.
okay.
I can hang on to these easy. Like holding up the short bow.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you the other one.
Well, that one is on the body.
Mhm.
So as I leave to go get back on the bird, it's
Make that short bow look like a long bow.
Oh, one of a short bow. It's a funny bow to them.
Pull out my dagger
Maybe a
and
short
use
bow.
two hands.
Our party, they're never gonna look at a lot of that. So I'm just sitting here looking at this menu. I'm like, man, I cannot imagine walking through town and seeing this.
That's the pants shitter 9000. That's shitting your pants for you.
But it's the nicest person
Take your
I've ever
hand.
come across.
But I'm a very likable guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until the tentacles start.
I'm probably the second most likable person in the party.
behind me, right? Very
I'm fairly likable.
I think Zoya is my most
You
likable.
guys getting back to traveling?
A bit of confidence, Zoya is most likable.
Yeah, I saw him
But I'm
try to
in-
hop onto his bird in a little way earlier, so I'm just gonna mine with the ground between my legs
Uh-huh.
and straddle it.
I hope you don't take testicular damage.
Or testicular.
Testicular damage.
I'm gonna not put my
Go
sword
ahead
there, I'm gonna
and
keep
make
it unsheathed,
a
just have
acrobatics.
one-handed.
Why am I even looking at notes? Plus 0. 15.
15, that's not unusual. I bet you're just like, okay. Boom, boom, boom. You get to toss a little bit in the air, but you land perfectly back on it.
Who's a good bird?
So good for like when you're gonna roll low.
I'm just gonna go up. I'm gonna.
That's for next time.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of pat Ignis and then try to put my foot in the stirrup
Sounds
and
like
pop
my
up on there.
chickens.
Yeah, like,
I mean, that's what they look like.
and then I'm gonna reach down and help Kelvin.
Poor bird.
That's your reason he's riding alone.
Alright. Go back to traveling.
I feel like Matt's mini is too big.
Nah,
I think Zoya is much smaller than this.
she's offline.
Not a
She's
raven.
literally offline.
It's a were-raven.
Raven.
But
Yeah.
Wire traveling.
you guys will travel till you hit night again. Find a good spot to rest.
Never mind. Any more walkout croppings near where we're trying to rest?
It seems like the way, yeah, like it's gonna kind of be like this for a while. It seems.
You all want to?
Wetter than it was.
Would you all like to set up an alcove and try to stay out of the way of the wind a little bit in case it kicks up at night? Something like this,
I was gonna
essentially.
ask, while I was sitting out in the sandstorm, would you actually give me up for exhaustion? Because that would have changed that battle.
On ability checks?
Oh, it's not. Attack
Yeah.
rolls?
It wouldn't, yeah. No, it's
Attack
just
rolls are what,
second.
3.
Yeah.
The second one's half movement, and then the third one's...
Yeah. So you're
Your third one's
Is
the
this
same.
nighttime or is this late afternoon?
Second,
So this has been like
third one.
okay, so like you guys left during the night, you traveled for a while, so it's like starting to become like that daylight morning time. So now you're like in the middle of the day.
What do y'all think? Set up an alcove is probably our best bet, right?
You're gonna do stuff like this.
We can probably push on a little bit till it gets closer to night, that way we can make up some of the lost time from the sensitiveness. Alright. I know I'm...
Let's just be on the hunt for an opportune place to sleep at least.
Yeah.
So we're not just coming down wherever we pass
So
it.
if you want to travel till it's nighttime again, I'll say that you would probably each get a level of exhaustion, but you will make it to nighttime and recover some of the grain, and cover over some of the ground you missed.
Right.
So you make it to nighttime,
Do we find an opportune place to sleep on that ride?
makes sense.
Cool. I do so.
Yeah, I also.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah. They're at disadvantage too, by the way. Because you're exhausted.
Or one of you could roll regular.
What's yours?
I'm spending the entire
I
time
think I have advantage.
taking notes about the anatomy and how to use it.
Bird.
Do they communicate with each other at all?
They do, but it's language that you don't understand.
Oh, that's hurtful.
You know, like,
Yeah, it's right for you.
Do disadvantage.
I don't.
Yes.
No, not
Sure. They do
20
communicate.
to 1.
Yeah.
It's a natural 20 and a natural 1.
Oh,
So it's a 1.
so you find like a rock like this.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. I found us coverage.
15.
Yeah, you can find a reasonable spot.
I'll do the same thing. I will set up the alarm.
Oh, sorry. There's a rock here.
Yeah.
Oh.
It looks like that mirage.
It looks a lot bigger. That's true. Let's go with that.
Better place to make camp.
You let the bird find a better rock than you.
I'm not. Listen, as I get close, I know it was a rock climber. I'm better at that.
Oh, it's not
Give me a little bit of out. I'm really tired.
I'm gonna go over. Not good.
Max character
Great.
Oh, I'm gonna take my bonfire here.
Why is this good?
Thank you.
Stacks up.
I'm gonna take a bonfire also, so I can make
Give me Pikachu.
My turn.
I will wait to do Kramer it.
Change it,
Yeah,
Calvin.
ranged cannon.
Respect.
So who was taking first watch?
It was me. That's true.
Okay. So
Sorry.
do you want to go ahead and make your perception checks
Bro, what the actually I do?
With
with
disadvantage.
disadvantage?
With disadvantage. We can pause for like 2 seconds so you can welcome him back and then we can do this. You know. And just stick with the rolls that are in the tray.
Can they even see me? I can't even tell.
Yes, they can see you.
They can see me.
Yes.
Okay.
That camera looks at you.
Okay. Well, welcome back from our break. Everyone's pottied, eaten. Hot as shit in here, but we're back.
It is warm.
Yeah. Just like the desert. Actually, it should be really cold right now because it's nighttime now. So.
You
But-
said it's morning.
Hmm?
You said it's morning.
It's cold in the morning.
Yeah, the sun's not up yet. Heat it up.
It's as cold as it was all night now.
But you guys were making your perception checks at disadvantage because you're exhausted from traveling to try and make up time. What did you guys get?
12.
Natural one.
Okay.
Again.
Oh, 12. Seems like a pretty peaceful night. Not too much going on.
I would have set up alarm as well. That's one of those things you do every night.
Anything you guys doing on your
Sitting on the other road.
So, what's up with the two different colors? You just like that normally? Is like trauma related?
I asked that and you called me a jerk.
Yes, but I'm not asking it with everyone around. I'm asking it just personally right now. It's about perceptions.
No, Jane, you're just
Is this like, because I know like people's hair turns white sometimes when they get very traumatized. I was wondering if the same thing applies to you. Just very curious.
No, not trauma. Okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna go all natural one. I'm gonna fall asleep.
just on the watch.
Yeah.
Just exhausted. Zoya really didn't want to talk. Alright, well, with the rest of your ship by yourself, it goes pretty uneventful. Who's going to be doing the second one?
I'll go.
Oh, dude.
So, Kelvin and
Yep.
I was staying on top of the rock and sleep.
is that disadvantage?
Just perching on the ledge.
12.
Yes.
18.
It's okay.
I don't even have good perception.
Doesn't be too much going on. Pretty quiet evening. Little light wind.
Do you feel the light wind?
So you see. You guys' ship goes uneventful. They're doing third, last.
Still not me.
Sure. If you two want to do, I'd say you're probably be a regular now because you would have done your long rest.
21. Then
It's so weird with this character not being good at perception checks. It's odd.
My Sunday character, like this character is phenomenal.
Throwing me off.
Compared to this guy's 3 times better than the Sunday character.
You see to roll a 21. By this point, the sun is starting to get to like the actual peak part where it's starting to like finally start creep, so you get like that blue and orange mixture going in the skies. It's starting to slow rise. You do kind of hear. It sounds like sand shifting about 40 feet out from you guys.
what direction?
Go. Right.
South.
South. Towards the river.
You guys are so far away from that, but
Well, yeah, but like in that direction.
Yeah.
Because it's
I'm sure there's a river that direction
yeah,
somewhere.
true. Eventually.
No, this one's flat.
No.
Not doing that.
I'm a scientist.
like legit. That was a legitimate question. Because like, okay, so the alcove we camped out in, or whatever, is it open on one side? Is it just like against a cliff face? Like,
Rock.
Yeah, you guys only found like a rock formation. It's not like an ongo or anything.
yeah.
It's just in case the sandstorm or anything picked up, you would be kind of protected. So
So, all right, it's south of us. Got it. I'm gonna keep an eye in that direction. I hate them. There's a something moving us about 40 feet that way.
I don't see anything.
Should we wake the others or?
Just keep an eye on it. No need to worry them.
So it's like 20. It's like 20 feet for me because I'm literally outside.
That has to be your eyes the entire time you're focused on.
Tawhito is treating this like a tent stake right now and just slamming it into the ground.
But morning time fully comes. Nothing happens.
Yes.
Who put their birds away? Everyone did.
Technically, I just fell off with mine.
That's true. So yours was still out.
I would assume that somebody got it.
I would have.
I want to know why you didn't left it
Are you
out.
trying you fancy things with your birds again?
I You've just now woken up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna.
That's the best time to do it. Right there.
12-hour sleep.
Since I've seen him spectacularly fail, I'm gonna try my own trick. I'm gonna summon Ignis, and then I'm gonna do a running start and try to front flip onto it instead.
This will be amazing.
So do like a running start and do like an aerial to land on top.
Ignis is gonna fight his crotch.
He doesn't like you.
That's fine. Because we're going to be fast friends, and the best way to do that is to be impressive.
Ignis fights his
All right,
crotch.
so there's gonna be a 2-part check.
Yep.
The performance check is gonna be how well you throw, and then you're gonna do an acrobatics to see how you land.
All right, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna roll too much check. That's just the reality. Right? I'm not gonna give you roll 2 natural ones. We're gonna go with this one.
At least you're at disadvantage anymore.
Oh, you're right. That's very good.
What?
7 for the first one.
All right, so you're gonna throw it. Now do the acrobatics.
Switch to the red die because we're best for
Now.
down. Does that make sense? 16.
That one's not bad. All right, so you go and you throw Ignis's little bead on the ground. Dink, dink, dink. And you go to do like you kind of do your run and your flip. When it comes out before you get mid flip, it seems that you're really not gonna land on it well, so he kind of just sidesteps, but you land on your feet. But he did not trust you on landing on him.
Hey, buddy. I'll be cool. I'm sorry. You can try landing on me like that if you want. It'll probably kill me, but I'll give you a good shot at it.
Your bird loves you.
It's in your pocket.
We're gonna be best friends.
You guys hungry? You want
What?
a berry?
Blur.
No, you're my other best friend.
Yeah,
Let's go.
We're good berries.
He wakes up. What? That's why I put you on there with me, is because we're best friends. We're gonna be fast friends with him though.
Have some
Otherwise, he'll eat me.
in my small hands.
Soon,
Everybody
I don't
4
wanna be-
good berries.
True.
soon I will be able
Or
to summon this creature,
How long do they last?
launch myself into the air, and shoot something.
Until tonight.
Very good.
Times my spell slots last night to cast.
I'm not ready for that yet. But at some point.
Yeah,
maybe you level 3.
Very.
Berry.
Well, the berries.
I'm gonna eat one up and give one to Ignis.
They're good.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna give one to Moxie as well.
Bro, whose face did Pikachu bite off?
Mine.
I'm gonna eat a ration.
Pikachu had a run. Chewy, real spoon.
Imagine not being a vegetarian with the turtle.
Are you fish? I don't know.
I don't know what he eats. You know, I want to eat good berries. Vegetarian's probably good.
Pescatarian.
gave you a shark bit the first time we met.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
I did have.
Snapping turtles eat everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told the shark to just come on up here. We'll be friends, and
They're a liar also.
So,
I have no moral compass.
are you
They will be friends, but he's got like a giant tooth scrapes across his neck.
Are you similar to a saboteur? Do you look a little lure tongue? Out of curiosity. Is his tongue glowy?
His tongue what?
Is his tongue bright like neon yellow or green?
No.
Dang it! He's in a lure tongue. That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah, dark red.
You got like a real pointed beak or like a real gummy beak, like a.
What does his character look like?
Yeah, pretty much just like that. More tortoise-like. I mean,
Yes. Well, it's like that's a difference. Sometimes tortoises have like smoother beaks.
No, it's
there's a
more-
predominantly like
it comes to a point.
comes to a point. Does it have like the kind of like the one pointing down? It's kind of hard to see
A little bit, like
a little bit.
yeah, in there.
Or it's trying to like really get through something.
No.
What's your favorite food?
Yes.
Yes. You have to say you just get real jazzed when you get it.
There was something like it was by the camp last night. Keep an eye out.
you got a bunch of coconuts.
So you should only be a day or something.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of venison, if I'm being honest. Deer is
Just shut up.
I hear they look cool. You're racing one.
yeah, rabbit like a horse.
Yeah.
Lava
It's like this. It's wild.
Hands?
No, they're shaped like hands though. Like instead of being one big horns, there's a whole bunch most of the
lava
time.
and north.
Whoa.
It's super cool. They fall off in the fall.
Cabbage. Not collect. It's not carrots.
I think we should. I think
Really
we'll
intense.
off back your shell.
It's a
When you
phrase
walk, you
that
hear
white
crack,
people
crack,
use.
crack. It'd be sick.
Human.
Every time
You can say words.
Quack, quack,
Oh.
quack, quack.
Yeah, carrots are early.
Alright.
So you'll learn Terry. Well, you guys are prepped on this
Man.
last day of travel.
Fuck carrots.
Let's see. You, and you. I need one of the ones who's not rolled a D8 yet to roll one.
Use Druidcraft to tell the weather for the next day. Or something.
It's a 1.
Light with a chance of dark
It was
later.
later.
Well,
Gosh dang, bro.
Okay, well,
Let's take her all the way.
Yeah.
Nothing seems to get in your guys' way today.
perfect. Okay, rolling the perfect take.
What? We're supposed to be doing
For
this
now.
opiate thing. Yet. Should we just hang out a little bit between the cities for a day before we...
Herbert's fine to you.
That's true. You just saw the window with the pencil, but you know.
Should we spend a day just in between? See if it comes to us?
I think getting the book was more pressing.
Yeah, we should probably.
Well,
I
That's
think
more time to
At some point, we also have to go back because people have items at the
Yeah, I'd like my bow back at some point. He's better bow behind now.
at the mount shop.
I don't know. Cliff definitely wants to die back.
And we have the heads now, so we can go back whenever we're ready. But let's do this first and then go back.
Yeah, let's find a guide and get on. Let's do that, and then maybe we'll encounter the thing on the way back.
You guys traveled. It's a nice, clear, hot day. It takes you like a few hours, and you finally start to see the river coming back into sight. And about 10, 15 minutes away, you can start to see the outskirts of what seems like a small city coming up right on the riverside.
Are we getting closer to it, or is it forever away?
Keep getting closer. This one is not a mirage.
It's not good, so.
This is good wrong.
Does the city look bigger or smaller than the other one?
It's a lot smaller.
Thank God. They have a wall.
It does not. But as you get closer to the city, you can see various buildings, not as many as there was in Port Veldon. You can see what looks to be maybe 2 taverns. On the river seems to be like a boat lodge type thing, and parked up on like the sand it just looks like a steamboat that's just been shredded on the side. There's people out and about doing their normal things. There's houses and whatnot, but yeah, for the most part, the population is like less than half of whatever.
Here to seek
A guide.
A
a
bed.
bird person. Or another one. Sorry.
A different kind of bed.
So it's probably like 3 in the afternoon now for you guys.
Is the one kind of turtle place?
What type of bird person are you?
Well, there's more than one turtle person, but we're all just kind of turtle.
There.
That's Zoya.
So,
like that.
was everyone on your island?
This
Were they all turtles,
Turtles.
or was it different kinds of people?
No, they're just turtles. You guys are kind of the first people I saw that weren't shelled.
Alright. So ethno state,
That's
isn't it
fair.
now?
Oh,
It's here.
that's a short person.
Mm.
You see, guys make your
What
way into the
on the back of this
small city.
A few different kinds, yeah.
Interesting. No, I'm just sorry. I'm really inquisitive now. I don't know why.
What do you guys want to do? Did you make your way to Gadal?
A larger buildings that look like they belong to a lord or a government type building.
Doesn't seem to be.
Did anything stand out on the, like on the horizon, the cityscape? Was anything
All right, so the biggest buildings. As you're going through, you'll see the general store, which is called the Traveler's Nook.
You gross.
There seems to be a blacksmith, like a kind of like an open forge type thing. No name or anything. You'll come across like it's called the Riverside Tavern. And then there's the Steamboat Lodge, is where you saw that wrecked steamboat kind of put up on the sand at. But those are the biggest buildings that are.
Is that the Steamboat Lodge?
Those are the biggest buildings in the city.
No, Guild Hall.
like a paddle boat, like one of those things that spins.
We should probably check into any of the towns to see if anyone knows of any travelers passing through that fits what what's Lord Tolian said to look for.
Yeah. Maybe we should kind of spread out a little bit throughout the town.
Seems kind of small. I don't think we need to split up into more than 2 groups.
Who's Group A? Who's Group B?
I'm gonna agree with Kelvin.
Kind of agree with Fulminus, and I'll just like.
Ortall, would you like to be third?
Okay.
Alright.
Ortall, would you like to travel with us around?
So he's
around a
Group
bit?
C.
I should want the three of you, and they can go together, and he can fuck off.
Nice.
Already fucking.
Fucking.
Oh,
Right. You guys want to check out the Steamboat Lodge or the Riverside Tavern?
Which one do you prefer?
We'll take the lodge.
Okay. So tavern.
Alright.
Stop by the Nook first and look for travelers, maybe.
The Nook.
the Traveler's Nook.
Palm Nook?
No, that's trademarked.
Who's that?
Is it?
Probably.
It's just a name.
Name's gonna be trademarked.
I mean, it's
I think you're fine.
a stingy.
No. No. Listen, that phrase is that one phrase is trademarked. You'd be surprised.
Are there any like food trucks or any kind of like wagon?
Food trucks?
You know, like a food wagon.
They out with the wiener wagon.
Any kiosks?
It's like a mall. There's just
Well, as you say, kiosks. No, but there are like some vendors that have some things set up that are kind of like they're like cooking, whatever freshly caught that day or whatever on the side.
Costco hot dog meat.
Wherever the like
Or a
bread,
Sam's
hot,
Club weenie guy myself.
animal that's
Joe,
been
you
cooked.
tried Saint Weenie? That's kind of weird, bro.
Yeah.
So as you're following your nose, you make it to one vendor. It seems like he's got. I mean, it looks like some type of mammal cooking over.
I'll take it.
Okay. It'll be a silver.
The whole animal, please.
Is
You just
there,
want one?
there's there, how big are they?
They're like this.
Take two.
Okay.
And is there like ale or anything?
Probably like the half.
Yeah, I don't really go inside.
That's inside.
Just choking there.
Choke it down. So there are two giant rats on a stick.
Okay,
Could choke the chicken.
perfect.
It's fine dining.
It is. You guys are going where?
Travelers.
To the lodge.
Here. Alright.
We'll hit both up. We'll go to the Travelers in a second.
So all going to the Traveler's Lodge.
Steamboat Lodge.
Just three. Alright, so we'll start with you guys. And you're gonna make it to the Traveler's Lodge. The interior seems like it's got some candlelit-ness in it, but it's pretty dark. You get up to it, the door comes open. You guys go in. Walking in, you'll see two people, two humans. And they're kind of like sitting there, kind of minding their own business. The husband seems to be like he's writing down a piece of paper, and the wife or the woman seems like she's just kind of cleaning stuff around. As you guys walk in, the husband kind of looks up and he's like, "Oh yes, how can I help you?"
I'm just gonna wander off and look around the tavern for a large winged biped.
A feathered biped.
If it's featherless, it's a man.
It is.
Okay, so like the way the lodge works is when you come into it, alright, so their desk is gonna be like right here as you come in, and then you're gonna have some like seating areas, and then it's just like a windows that look over the riverside. So it's like looking over at the steamboats, and that's about all this is, because it's mostly used for travel up along the river.
We'll approach the two people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we are looking for a couple of people, and we're looking for somebody who looks like this on prestidigitation. A picture of a man with wings.
Okay.
Eric Cochran.
What he said.
I think
I will slide a gold piece onto the table.
Is that napkin?
he's like, "Oh, well, thank you. I think you can find Rook at the Riverside Tavern. He seems to spend most of his time there drinking, so."
Okay, we'll make our way there shortly.
What was the other person you were looking for?
Have you seen anyone who looks kind of familiar to me? I'll show up the picture.
I looks at it. I don't think I've seen anyone come like that through the town yet. So
Well, thank you for your information.
thank you for the gold piece. Happy to be of help.
Of course. Ortall, are you ready?
no.
Lumber back over.
You want to stop?
They're not here.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody.
Were you looking out the window?
Towards the river.
Short, yeah.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Not the outlaws coming through town.
The tanks, man. So as you're looking at,
Oh, we're looking
Um,
for a guide to get us to Sunset Pass.
you can see where the river has like
There.
slowly risen
That's how we
since
get-
like this last
how we
week.
get
It's
to the halls of water.
some of the like the
Protect the
port
artifact
where
from
like they would
these
park the
after that.
steamboat stuff at is like just wrecked from
No.
whatever the current is from this river. And as you guys have
Ocean,
further,
ocean's the ruins.
the current seems like it has picked up quite a bit. But yeah, that's what you notice.
Yeah, let's go for it. Chilies. Get on.
Anything else?
Sun goes away. Please.
Well, I don't have any other questions.
That's where.
Do you have any questions for them?
You know anything about any kind of ruins in the area? Any weird
It's in here.
weather
I promise.
patterns happening around here?
It's where the
I
relic
mean, it's the
is.
desert. Weird things happen with
Some with the sun.
sandstorms all the time.
Not sandstorms,
The
but
temple near the sun.
It's all
It's odd that the
We don't have to
river
name the
is
temple. We know it's the
the
temple.
risen in
It's not
such a
temple.
fashion last week, so that's
It's
pretty
not-
odd. It's caused a damper on our business right now. It's wrecked one of our steamboats. So
What was that? I wasn't listening.
Have you had anybody taken by a scorpion?
Is that what I just have?
You heard about the scorpion?
Or is
I've
that?
not heard about any
That's
scorpion.
any perverts?
Perverts? I think it's a pervert scorpion.
Anyways, I don't think there are any pervert scorpions around here.
Any regular perverts?
I'm pretty sure you can find them at the tavern.
Right.
In this tavern?
No, we're
Good.
in launch.
Go in here then.
So do you want to stop by the Traveller's Nook on the way to the tavern?
We're going to the tavern?
That's where apparently Rook is, so.
Okay.
The Traveler's Nook is the tavern.
Oh, that's separate. I thought that's
It's Riverside.
Yeah, the no Riverside Tower.
Oh, yeah, fine.
Yeah, know your world.
Why here?
Multiple when you.
It's crazy. The largest bolt of lightning ever hit the fucking bird right in front of us.
No collateral damage.
There's fallen people all around her.
There's no collateral damage. Didn't even tap us
Around, he's like, another free bill.
It's just a nicely packaged rotisserie chicken.
Pulls up my car.
So where are you guys going? So the group?
The Riverside Tavern.
It's just the three of you.
Me and those two.
Yeah.
And you went to get food.
Well, I'm just walking around the city, and then I probably found like a centralized like building, and like try to get up on the roof, and I just want to sit on the roof and watch them walk around.
So easy enough, done. But you guys will make it to the Riverside Tavern.
Isolation.
Like maybe 3 other people in here. It's pretty dark.
What are they?
Business is slow. Take a tough check.
Okay.
How many straight tomorrow?
14.
14.
Mhm.
You see what seems to be 2 humans, and then in the back corner, it seems like a hooded figure, but there is a beak-ish type teacher coming out from the hood. It just seems like that guy's just drinking whatever he's drinking.
Good.
I believe the person we are looking for would be in the corner over there.
Hold on just a moment. I'll go up to the bar.
How can I help you? Let's see
4
here.
drinks.
The halfling male.
Hello, friend. I need 3 ales and 1 of whatever the gentleman that was drinking.
He's like, alright. Sits there,
Nothing but water.
gets them all nice and ready for it. He's like, that'll be 2 silver, please.
Dip.
Helpful in your lives.
Hot up there today.
It's quite warm. Were you affected by the sandstorm that came through a couple days ago?
I'm inside most of the time, so it doesn't really affect us. When it does come through, everyone kind of stays inside.
That's good that you understand. I've killed,
No!
Oh.
Don't make me the only frontliner. I'll die so
Our
fast.
Kelly.
Joe just there in a flash.
I'll
Like crack pen.
give him 3 silver and I'll take the 4 drinks. And I'll head over to the corner.
Okay. While you were on your house in the center, so make me a perception check.
Just sitting on some person's house.
Hey, get off my roof!
Dirty 20.
Very 20. I want to say.
We're just going to town on some like.
Yeah.
Just randomly, like a.
Yeah,
Buying
it's like chicken wings.
To the southwest of the
Cardinal.
It's downleft, right?
city.
I think I'm right where you were sitting.
Where I'm shitting.
It's odd. You can see just endless desert as you look, but as your eyes kind of like focus in, it's almost like you can make out like storm clouds off in the distance, like miles and miles and miles away, but they seem pretty prominent in the location that they are. It just seems really off in the middle of the desert.
They don't seem to be moving.
No.
Okay. I have in my notes that is south. Sun God's way is southwest. All right.
But back to you guys. You said you're taking the drink over to them? Well, I guess you give them their drinks too, or...
Yeah, I'll give them theirs and I'll sit down. I'll go over and sit down with mine. Is
I look at it. And you do.
that's fine.
It's not water.
Terribly sorry to bother you. Just grab some water. But you may be just the man I'm looking for. It's difficult to explain. Do you have a moment?
Is that for me?
The other one?
You have a moment now.
Right. We were in Portland. There was a strange and a Nubian act. I stole the Book of the Dead. We fended off this.
What?
Yes. Like I said, it's a lot to explain. We fended off some of his lackeys, and Lord Tolian sent us here looking
Hold
for a
a second.
potential.
Short story.
Yeah.
We need a guide.
Yes, he sent us here
You were
looking
told
for a
you were a guide.
guide to the Sun God's Pass. He said we might find one.
We can fill in the details if you need the details.
He sits there and he kind of wipes what he spit up as you're dumping all that on him. Puts his drink down. Yeah. He's sitting there and he moves back his hood. You notice like grayish white feathers. The eyes are like brown. And he's sitting there and he's like, well, I mean, yes, I do know how to get there, but it's dangerous and I don't do it for free.
Well,
I hand him a good bill.
He kind of just looks at you.
What was your name?
My name is Rook.
Right. We are prepared for it to be dangerous. There's three of us as well as four others that are traveling with us. We're under agency from Lord Tolian of Port Meldon. He said that the Anubians were thought to be long gone. The Book of the Dead requires some other relic to actually access its full power. He says it might be in these.
Again, hold first. You have to forgive the young. They're a little impetuous and
The young
ramble on.
I'm much older than you think. I'm just trying to be precise. Give him details.
Pest.
Frog.
We're willing to pay. We realize it's dangerous.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I could care less about the Nubian thing or the book thing. That's not my problem. Now, I don't mind taking your group where you need to go, but I'll give you the rules now. I get paid half now, and then half when I get you there. And I'm not a combatant. That's not my skill of expertise, so I will ditch you if there is anything that attacks you.
Will you return if we fend it off safely?
As long as you're alive still. As long as it's alive in the air.
That's what matters. How much do you charge?
Let's see here. Why are you needing to go to the Sun's God Way, may I ask?
I was explaining that when he cut me off.
That's the long story.
Sightseeing.
Yes.
There is an item we need.
But we don't need it. We are seeking to warn them that there may be problems coming and to assist in defending it if necessary. Did you give us the name of what was there?
It's a key.
I don't think it was an actual key. I haven't written in my notes as the key to the Book of the Dead.
That's all you got.
Okay, I wasn't sure if we got an actual name.
He's like, okay, so this is just another adventuring group. That seems like watch treasure hunters. Whatever your story is, it's you. But it seems like you're wanting to get to the Temple of the Sun, which is where I guess this key would be. It's what history would say.
Well, history also says Anubians don't exist, so.
I mean, whatever that is.
Dog people. You got cat people, bird people, and dog people.
Sure. And then takes another swig. Hey, look, when are you wanting to set out on this a long adventure?
It depends how much do you charge. We need to make sure we have the funds to pay.
I'm gonna get forward and jump off and start heading towards the tavern. That's all I'm going to do.
It'll be 130 gold total. So I'll charge
So
half now and then half when I get you there.
Okay.
How long of a trip is it?
It's like 3 days. If you have mounts, a week by foot.
We do have mounts. Do you have a mount, or is it?
I do.
Okay. The rest of the group is not here. You think we should go now, or do you think we should return to Port Vella and inform the king that we found a guide, and perhaps he will provide payment?
I mean, if you're as precious time as you say you are, why would you pick me up just to take me back to somewhere else? Because that's just going to charge you extra.
I wasn't saying you go with us. I said we meet you back here in a week.
Yes, but if you're precious time, why would you waste time to go all the way back to
How much time we actually are?
Well, from what you
Yeah.
from what you described to me, it sounds like this is something you shouldn't wait on.
At this point, do we get there?
Yeah, I would say you should walk in. And you would see him coming,
Yeah.
whipping off the house.
The door slams open. And a tiny rabbit.
Yes.
No, it's just your shadow's really big. And you get sort of
It's just ears.
Yeah.
Ears.
They are very intense saloon doors with one creaky board right in front of them. Slammed.
Or he kicks off and like whack.
Oh my god. Sir, these are the rest of the traveling toast. And I'll wave his own underneath them.
Oh,
The
hey.
opponent.
Okay, Fulminus, Kelvin, please. Oh, don't, come down. I've found a guide, and he is ready to set out soon. We just need to make sure we have the money to pay him. 65 up front and 65 when we arrive.
What's this?
This is a man that can guide us to where we are.
That's not a lot of money per person. That's like
I saw a storm about a few days out. What is he gonna give
South?
us that we
what
are
direction.
30 up.
southwest?
Oh, it's good to know. We want to make sure we avoid that.
90 when we get to it.
I'm confused. What is it that you're offering?
He's
I
getting
feel like
us
that is
through the
fair.
Sun God's Pass to where we are.
Thank you, wait for check.
I think
It is a path that you can only follow with a person. I don't know. It's desert mystical bullshit.
Sounds like bullshit.
It probably is, but it's what we were told in 25.
No, that's why I did that.
yeah.
It's one or the other.
I mean, it's not terribly depressing.
I mean, since there's so many of you, and I guess you look like you could fight, and keep me safe. Sure, I'll do it. 30 now, and then 95 when we get there.
And yours 30. You should hand it to Phil. Okay. Well, I guess we set out tomorrow.
That's a lot of money.
It's a long way to travel.
It's also the whole point of coming.
True. We do have mounts though, so that makes things a lot faster.
It does.
Yeah, we still.
3 days instead of a week.
That's nice. Do you have a mount, or do you need to buy it? Do you need to buy one off?
I have
us?
my own.
What do you have? Do you have a Strider?
What color is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Is it just one of the ones you're not using, or does he have his own?
There you go.
It's a white one. Was it gray?
It's the same color as he is. It's like
White
a gray
is gray.
flag. Great.
Right. So just setting out in the morning work for you?
Sure. I mean,
First,
if you guys want to leave,
No.
What time of day is it?
setting up burger.
you guys got here at like 3 o'clock a.m.
It's
You've done your stuff in like a matter of like 30 minutes.
Any additional provisions you would suggest?
which direction
It's
is
just
it
a
now?
little bit.
Where are we going?
South.
Well, no, we'll be heading directly south from here.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I swallow it.
God.
I'm gonna roll up
Um,
rat meat.
I mean, I would make sure that you've got plenty of food and water. That's about it.
Alright.
Typical things of getting through the desert.
Well, you all ironing out details. I'm gonna take a step outside. It's a little stuffy in here.
It's not joining here.
Alright.
And take a trust call.
I have to.
Wait, are we leaving all the broke people in here?
Yeah.
No, that's what I say on the road.
So you don't need me for anything?
No, not necessarily.
Alright.
I will.
I'm gonna follow it.
I am gonna go to the store and try to find a map.
Alright.
The area we're in.
So we're just leaving this.
So,
And one of the whole continents if possible.
you said there was a storm somewhere? I need to see where it is to make sure the wind's not blowing this direction. Really
I'm up on that roof.
Okay. We're gonna climb up there and check out the storm. How far away are we talking?
Are you pointing it out to him?
I mean, I told him southwest.
Yeah.
You know, to the left.
Let's make it
It's down and to the left.
Alright, so as you get on top of the house,
Up, down, left, right, left, right.
and you're sitting there and you're focusing in on the storm, you can start to feel your blade kind of shaking at your side.
And how far away is this storm feel is actually?
It's hard to tell from here. A lot of miles, so probably like
Like a
2 or 3 days on its own.
Alright, I'll go ahead and climb down.
Mm-hmm.
It's a ways away. I think we'll be fine. The wind's not going to blow it here for quite a while. We'll be long gone before it's here.
Are we going that way?
Yes, we're going south. It's southwest, so we went quite on the same trajectory. What is quite interesting is a storm in the desert. Might be worth checking in.
You know, I write a lot of things down, and apparently I do them all incorrectly. But I have here the sun god's way is to the southwest.
So port Dublin.
Which we
We are
went.
currently west.
So it'll just be directly south.
Directions
You know, I
fine.
should really write my own language so that I can interpret it correctly.
It might be worth checking.
Just some things lost in translation.
You know, moisture's not super common
So
in
you
the
go to the
desert, so
traveler
desert
to-
storm might be
Yep.
worth checking out. Might be an oasis there.
Is it a sandstorm?
No, it's a storm.
I don't like storms. Gets my books wet.
No, I like storms.
I got like 4 books on me. We're gonna study journal, a journal.
You should.
Oh my.
You should.
The journal.
I could eat.
The journal for my journal.
Really cool way.
Bunch of children.
Don't bother me now.
Show the wagon.
it only.
Alright, I'm gonna get a gold.
What's your favorite one? Rat.
The rat.
The journey.
You're making every person super happy.
I like it. I speak your language. You know, I'm liking it. I
I'm
love
gonna throw like 3 of them. Fulminus.
You enjoy your premium
It's
rat.
It's a delicatessen of these.
So what I
it.
have
I never mind a judge.
desert.
Rat.
Was I able to find one of the continent as a whole and so? Not here.
We got some rat.
You're keeping all the bones.
I should have looked one before when we were in Port Belden.
One bite.
Live in a better place.
You have to,
We
you have
have
to make it in small pieces.
I'll come back.
3 souls.
Back.
Because somebody needs to make sure we actually decide
We're Belden to the west of
Me.
before we leave.
Said we went east to Kadala.
Oh. Maybe myself myself.
He kept saying the right, and he did
You're
that.
looking at the map.
So he was
Right
actually
is
correct the whole
left
time.
is west.
Saying,
Down is south. And
no, you're looking at it upside down.
Oh yeah, all the words are supposed to be upside down. My
The
bad.
words aren't on there on my map.
I hate this. I hate this. It looks like it's fallen off.
So are we?
a little bit of miniature glue won't fix.
So is the thunderstorm still down right, or is it down left?
Down the southwest.
It's down bad.
Or is it up now?
So I have a map for Red Desert. Yeah. How much was it?
2 silver.
His name's Horny Man.
Yeah, sure is. Been that for 3 years now.
No.
Probably longer than that, actually.
So what do you guys want to do with the rest of your day? Like your guide?
Before we leave the tavern, we're actually going to set up with him to meet at the south gate, since he's the we're going south. In the morning.
Pretty sure it said there weren't walls.
There's no gate, but I'll meet you south in the city.
There's a general like shepherd's art thing.
Well, they're being South Road. It's a difference.
Purely aesthetic.
And then we are going to go looking for a fort.
Okay.
Be there,
So you didn't find.
or we'll come get our money back.
Okay.
We won't like
I'm a.
He flies.
Hey everyone,
it's another round.
I feel like we have to be in close to a ruin somewhere around here. I'm gonna go around the ruin.
Alright, so you're gonna sign up for it. What do you want to do with the forge?
See what I can find.
What do you want to do with the forge?
What's it like?
What's it like? It's a
Trying to see what's working in. Hotter.
Well, pretty hot. Lots of metal. A little bucket of water. Or oil, depending on if you're.
It's a Goliath female, just sitting there, kind of working on. It's like some armor.
Really. Got that oil pressure, extra tight patterning. The water's on the house.
It's not inside a building; it's outside. But yeah, as you walk up to her, she's way taller than you. Yeah.
Gun,
Yeah.
please.
Stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Quite armor.
I mean, are you looking to buy? Okay. Since we're slowly getting somewhere. What are you?
So
What kind of armor are you looking for? This exact one, or?
I'm small. They look at the nutritional effects.
I mean, I can
That's not
fit
complicated.
stuff to whoever.
Small one.
I believe if you show her the one you like, she can price it for your size. You have to forgive my friend, she doesn't have a long voice.
No, okay.
Does she have like stuff like hanging in it?
Yeah, she has like her own crest stuff that she's done. What is it? What is it? I mean, you know what you're looking for. You don't know what you want?
We'll stop at
Currently
the
very
square and
rapid.
just watch this.
Sorry.
I mean, can sorcerer wear armor? I don't think so.
What?
No.
Eric's can.
Clerics are proficient in it, so.
That's good to know.
I mean, what are you proficient in wearing?
That should be up to me.
What you're done.
Not long. Maybe.
Depends on the type of player.
His subclass, no, it's just medium.
Medium?
Yeah.
Alright, so you can get a half plate, breastplate, scale mail, chain shirts, hide, stud leather, padded armor.
Did you check the camera? It's just not good.
He's staring at you.
Yeah, I turned the nutritional
Chain?
things to it.
Just kind of go like, pull the chain shirt off.
And your breaking session too.
She's like, he's around about 50 gold.
So I have the mighty
Just
gel.
help.
It'll make you harder for them to damage.
You give her 50 gold? Alright, so she's like, it'll take like 5 or 10 minutes, but I'll try and get it resized to you so it fits perfectly.
And
So
still,
you guys sit there for like,
So if you don't mind, I'm sure she would enjoy watching you work.
I think she's gonna have to work because I'm gonna be putting it on her, so it's to make sure it fits. So it'll take her like, that'll be about like an hour or so while she does that to fit it to you. What the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna go
bird noises.
just look at the town and talk to locals. I'm looking for especially older locals
It's serenading bird
and ask them
I'll play your
about
song while
any
you're
local
away.
myths or
Best day ever.
a temple that may have been
That's
lost.
what
That's it.
It's the best one
Yes,
that's
I know
ever
stories.
for Jordan. So like you roll.
Just nine.
Let's go.
Nothing.
The ones
Try and find this whole person.
Listen,
I'll help him since we're just walking around together. I'll actually move over there to good advantage.
you're not getting used because you roll 3 natural ones. You.
Use that one for combat.
Well, yeah. 18.
Pretty easy to find an older gentleman. I was sitting there in his chair, kind of just relaxing in this heat, eating his rat.
Scare him from already.
Excuse me. Are you a local? Are you from this area?
I've lived here for 30 years.
It's not terribly long. How old are you?
31.
He's been a smoker since day one. Just looks real
Like
young.
50. He's like in his 50s.
I was wondering, since you're for here a while, do you know of any stories or any historical mentions of a temple or any ruins in the area? A few hundred years, maybe more, maybe more.
I don't know about no ruins, but young man,
I like that.
may too.
No.
We found the pervert.
Legend has it that the temples to the south that the bird folk used to watch over.
What if I lost his country accent? I'm see this.
Yeah, he's not eating rat.
Everything in of importance. This place is the south.
Rat makes everything come.
Now the north isn't any good. What do you mean?
Like everything north wants to kill you.
I'm very confused.
I can
Why we
attest
need
to
a
that.
guide if everything's just telling us to go south?
Specific south. You know, it's like, I could move down, but I don't know where the doors are.
But it said that
No,
there are 3 temples next to each other,
That's like as soon as session starts going.
See? Alright. Seems very easy to find.
Great hopes.
located in one of these temples is said to be an ancient artifact of some sorts, hidden away from humanity and the rest of the mortal races. Or it has an evil presence about it. Well, that's just what legends say. Now, they say that you can only find this real temple just by the stars pointing down, leading you to the correct one.
Oh, that's fortunate.
Oh yeah,
We have a star
yeah,
person.
quite the star guide. We can find that. Let me mark.
Is star person the right thing? I don't want to offend him.
I don't know if he can be offended.
You cover him playing with my bird.
Bro.
What do these structures look like?
Put it there. I'm glad someone hit it.
He's like, I don't know if you've met the Rook, our local birdman, but they're kind of like the heads of those. That's what the temples look like.
Bird heads.
Yeah, those.
Interesting. Well, I appreciate the help. So this
Back
one's
to
to
the
the
rat.
south.
This dude's definitely named like
Heck,
That's Jethro.
is the pervert really more?
Is he the half chump that Tony's talking to me?
Yeah.
Good.
Noticeably.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that every adventurer that has tried to go to the temples have not returned or something.
Oh, I enjoy it.
How do you know about this?
Like I said, legends. Stories that people tell.
Inside check.
I'm diving. I'm sold. Confirmation bias has gotten Fulminus.
15.
Seems to be honest. It seems like he's probably got most of his information from probably Rook.
Right.
That's where he comes from. Huh?
They're all drinking.
Oh yeah. When that bird gets
Looks
drunk, he
everyone's
gets
all
to talking.
drinking buddy. Rook is a firm believer that if you got the coin, you're his drinking buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Is Rook that guy you guys were talking to?
Precisely.
You use words that are like too many syllables for what you're trying to say. You could just say yes.
But that didn't sound as nice.
Nobility is such a sham.
Oh, I'm not nobility. I'm fine.
You sound like nobility.
I just like books.
I don't.
Eventually, there's gonna be that British person who compliments you with an insult.
Bless your heart.
Well, you sound like nobility, and nobility sucks.
Alright,
So you can just say yes when you're talking to me.
I'll try to remember that. I cannot make it again, Ricky.
Mike, rock on you.
I'll try. Best I can promise.
Try. That's a good word.
Not, I don't
It's
get
a
better
joke.
by the sound you're saying.
You're like,
Actually, I'll toss the old man a rat.
He like old bum.
How Chuck goes the whole time.
Here you go, Jeff. Alright, so what are the rest of you doing? You guys will eventually finish your thing. You got your
I'm
information on
Kelvin
that.
Hunt now.
What are you three doing?
I'm gonna just get a room, study the map, and make notes on it of where we've seen certain things and where we've been told certain things are.
Stay. Stay. No, stay. Stay. Talking to. Remember, the gold one? Yeah. I'm gonna follow you though. Stay.
Is he somewhere where we can see him?
Yeah, like out front of the
Tower
tower.
and this shit.
I'll go over to Ortall. We're looking for 3 temples that look like bird heads, and
As you say this, your bird kind of like gets really close to you. It's like just resting. It's like resting against you.
apparently good to hear. The correct one is under some star, so maybe you can help us find the right one.
Oh, totally. The stars are they lead you to a bunch of cool places if you know how to follow them.
Can't wait from the roll low.
That's fine. I'm Kelvin Hunt.
Have you seen Bats? Or
Nope.
he always runs off.
Ran off.
And then
Really? What happened? I went back to the tavern.
We'll stay at the tavern.
don't run.
Wait,
I'm gonna go to the last place that I saw, which was
I'm in a room somewhere, but if you ask him, I'll see I'm in a room.
I'm gonna look around and not see him, but then
Movies are
get a
classic.
beer and go to the corner.
You'll see Kelvin just standing in the middle of the thing. I don't know what he's doing. What are you doing?
At some point, I would have gone over to the bartender, showed him a picture. So like, here's this person.
You just showing him upper.
Yep.
I can't say that I've seen one coming into like that into this city. So, all right.
So west, this far.
We can give you bonus points if the person you were looking for was taller.
Or a southwest. Hear me out.
Maybe.
I have a hunch we can go southwest.
When did you get back here?
Yeah, I was
Like,
like, I'm sure. Yeah.
I was actively Kelvin hunting.
Yeah, I guess we've been running around together. So
Yeah.
I went back to the tavern. He was with me, and he spotted you, and I spotted the booth in the corner, and I'm sitting over there. With my
Then you two will finally get done with whatever you were doing. Your armor fits you perfectly now. This is a chain shirt.
Wrong, put your
It's getting about nighttime now.
Don't just go.
I didn't make that.
You're the seagull from the other pelican from Finding Nemo.
I bet I can.
Alright, so you're already in your room. You want to get in your room?
I was gonna ask if the bartender's seen a half elf.
Seen a half elf? Yeah, he bought a room and he's been in it for like the last few hours, I guess. Assume.
Which one?
And he like points upstairs. I think he gave him the one to like the first room on the left.
Are we getting a room?
Get up and
I think we got yeah. I think we can sit in the bar, you know. I think it'd be a good idea better than sitting in the bar, right?
Yeah, go get us a room.
All right.
You guys for half off?
Bars an option? Is that what you
I am not. Maybe just pointed you to it. Half elf in it.
As long as he doesn't make a mess.
half elf.
So
Not so bad.
well, I'm an half elf.
Elf.
Yeah.
I'm full.
Maybe you're just so small.
So we're in the room.
Nope.
That's sized.
5'10".
Two beds for three. Help me make it work.
I have a room. 2 bids it.
How much would that
Oh,
be?
5 silver.
5 silver. I'll go and give
I can afford this.
Money bags over here.
Money bugs and
Yeah, they are. Are you on a trader?
You're sleeping in the middle of the floor.
On a trader because I think everything in the area is about.
Yeah, you would do. He's like, no.
Unfortunately, it's not
It's
happening.
not taking much space.
On a tempest pulls.
I'm pretty sure you can. No. Just answer me.
I think it also pulls on the trader.
I'm quite not.
Well, What are you two doing?
Looking for a room.
Just one bed, two beds?
Two.
Big 5 silver for a room, 2 beds.
I got it.
Everybody taken care of.
Before going to bed, I will go around collecting the 3 heads of the bug.
You get mine.
You can have your head.
Mine's in my pouch and I'm already back there.
Mine's in my belly.
I've been in a room, but if you figure out what room I'm in, I'm more than happy to give it to you.
First of all, look.
That's some house elf. That's not me.
Alright. I made a mistake. He's shorter than me. I thought he was half.
Thing shorter than you was a half.
And he's a tad racist against elves. Ubby race.
No, he went to the bar, said, "Is there a half elf?" And he said, "Yeah, there's a half elf in this room." That's not me.
He
Alright,
he said,
I'm half
he said,
then
yeah,
let's go.
Bartender said, "I don't know the difference between a half elf and a full elf."
I was gonna say,
I'm not playing either.
yeah. How exactly do you tell the difference between a half elf and a full elf?
I can inside the order except him, so yeah.
35. They both say 35.
Right, so you're collecting heads?
Yep.
Who had heads?
Me.
Oh, I think all of us got the head of our bug person.
We need to prove that we killed 5 people.
It's us two and him.
I'll ask you for yours. You can say no. That's fine.
What do you need to,
I'm just.
what are the first 4?
Huh?
What do you need the hits for?
For the
Because
the
To get our
Strider.
Chocobo.
Strider.
Right, yeah.
To get our Striders.
Striders.
True.
I can make things easier to carry, and just carrying around heads doesn't look great in cities.
And that's the bug head, so that's cool.
Really?
Make him a necklace for the
Alright.
to wear.
I'll just kind of drop on the ground. And then, like,
I'll grab it. It's half the size of me.
Vanavar, we need your head.
I will literally just open the door, hand
Close
you
the pants
close
down.
it. You don't let him in.
Then I'll just
You already
set up in the hall.
I say you're just outside this. Anyways,
Set up in the hall.
Nice to be honest.
Be comfortable tonight.
Small.
if you knock again, I will let you in. I was just really focused on what I was
I'm
doing.
not gonna. I'm just gonna
Not
sit all
He said, "Fuck you, buddy."
After I sit back down for about 5 minutes, I'm gonna cast message you. Hey, Blackbat, did you want to come in? Let's just really focus.
Fuck you.
No response.
whatever.
I'm gonna go open the door.
It is what it
It was
is.
kind of like,
And so you all
I've got like 3 different notebooks, a map, everything all spread out. There's crazy notes everywhere. Yeah, real sorry, I was I wouldn't go to map. I was working on
they've got
the layouts of what all we've been and what we've seen.
15. 15?
do we still go west? I'm gonna
Are you just sitting
exhausted. So
We're
I'm
just
gonna
going
pass
east.
out.
Okay. We were never going west.
Yeah.
We were never going west. There's no west in Boxings.
Well, we're going west.
Nope.
We were
He
until we
just
got the
did his
map.
wrong. Andrew forgot how a compass works.
Port Belton is
Dude.
on the western coast next to the sea. So we went west.
We'd be swimming.
That's when it's been an illusion this entire time.
Actually, we were going east,
Fine.
even though we said it's at.
I'm fine with that.
I know you're a trip.
As you look at the stars,
Using my staff to show me where they're all supposed to be.
Water.
Helping me line them up.
Wet.
All you would desire.
they did-
Wet good.
I don't think they told you about.
No, they said that there was a star leaving somewhere.
They just didn't say where, so yeah. Everything seems to be in its regular location.
I still had a point of exhaustion, so I'm out.
I'll gather the 3 heads, a longbow, a couple of daggers. Or no, just
somebody
short
said,
bow,
"Oh
a
my
couple of daggers. Is there anything you don't want to carry?
No, I'm doing pretty well right now, actually. I'm pretty lined up.
It's.
Okay.
I'd like to see this pile of stuff around you.
Yeah.
Hang on to this.
All right.
Hand you my dagger. I got all that stuff. Grab the dagger. Disappear.
He throws it.
You just roll over.
Yeah, I'm
And all the stuff disappeared.
And everything that I'm holding.
just gonna. That was weird.
Then about 2 minutes later, getting comfortable,
Snuggle with the rhino.
I reappear.
With a rabbit in your arms.
I think I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight.
You say that. You lay down for about an
Pain a
hour.
little bit when
You go get him back. You'll keep him twice in the head, then go back to your bed, go back to sleep, go straight to
The
sleep.
Dewey Decimal System and everything's in a drawer.
No.
Notated.
It's just the
It's a pile.
It's bored.
A giant pile.
But with that, you guys find a long, nice evening's rest, no interruptions. Morning comes, and seems like Rook is down in the tavern. Seems like he's having some breakfast though. As you guys are coming downstairs,
I would probably been up for like 2 hours continuously, just crazy notes, all kinds of shit.
Now you won't.
I will make my way down.
Calm down.
No, please. No, no. No.
then you
I'm
take
a
your
very-
time.
I'll like notice Rook, and I'll walk out the tavern.
I'll go sit at the table with Rook.
Has the sun risen? You're supposed to be at the south of town. Really? At sunrise.
And where are you guys at?
We paid you. You wait.
I am waiting. Here.
We paid you. You wait.
Kelvin, we slept 15 feet above when he's waiting. I'm sure he would have seen us when we were ready.
It's not about that.
It's fine.
Give us
Just
the
because we're
money
paying
back.
him doesn't mean that we're his bosses, we're his employers. We're paying him to guide us somewhere. He's here, ready to guide us. No problem.
That is the definition of a boss.
No, it's not. We're not paying him consistent pay.
How do
He
you
doesn't
sleep?
work for us.
We are the boss.
How you living? You sleep well?
Hey, Kelvin.
I've kept my eye on you.
Pulls up his shades.
Here's an ale.
All right. Curiosity has struck me. I've been doing some research in the area. Is there anything to the southwest?
For how much damage?
This is your self-trust.
Does it actually work?
Yeah, the southwest southeast is the storm.
It'd be east.
Big south.
Got there, boy.
Mind me. I'm not marking this out for
There's so many west.
anything to the southeast of us I should be aware of.
I mean,
Ruins, temples.
where I'm taking you, there's obviously going to be temples because it's what you're looking for.
That's the southeast then, not directly south.
The temples are going to be directly south of where we are. The southeast is going to be another city, kind of like the same size as this one. The river will diverge. It'll start to head northeast, which will lead to another city.
What is the name of this? About 2 to 3 days away. There's a city.
If you head southeast from
Southeast.
from
Let's see.
where we are
My
now,
mom's name.
you'll arrive to the city of Tantalo, which is like a 3-ish day travel.
Would it be I'm gonna pull. I'll wait till outside. I'll kind of give them put it out. The area.
I have the bird out, and I'm just kind of like talking to it,
So I'll wait. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's not
checking the heart, just make sure everything's inside. I know
You'd
it's
like
smell.
Now I don't know how adventurous you guys are planning on being or what you're hoping to achieve, but I'm not part of the society anymore, so getting there would be your own adventure. But if you're looking for the Sky City of the Sundarai, where Mike can live, that's another feat in itself.
You spell that last word there, the Sundarai?
Suntori.
Sundori. Spelled that way.
There's an accent on the eye.
Well, yeah. They're on the line.
Is that also to the southeast? Or where is that?
Oh, well, I guess I would love to give you every bit of information that's not something I can, just give out willy-nilly.
I'm just curious. I'm trying to get an idea of bearings. I couldn't find it on my own.
Doesn't like to give out information we paid for.
We didn't pay him for that information.
Kelvin's.
Why no home?
That's a good question. Why no home?
Just falling out of the beliefs of what they believe in. I go my own way. What?
You fell?
No, I did not fall. It was left.
What do they believe in that you don't agree with?
East.
They're still in that mindset of the old ways.
Let's table this talk. If you're okay, I'd like to go and get going for the day.
It's fine.
Ready,
It's just
ready?
his dream.
You guys walk outside.
Sit.
Does it sit?
Animal check.
Yes, it's a little close enough.
Squats.
I'm gonna go get a water from the bartender before I leave.
Okay.
Water.
My bird starts to sit and then looks at me and I'm like, he does it.
It's like half squats.
Yeah, Ignis sits for no man.
I'm gonna walk up
Let's
to Ignis
see.
and say, Ignis, you wanna sit?
See, I'll summon Ignis. Ignis is gonna tell you to go fuck yourself.
I wanna try. I can do it.
Doesn't matter what number you roll, he's angry.
Nice to do it. Did disadvantage. It's not your bird.
That's fine.
He's also a hateful being.
I'll go ahead and take some. That's okay. Here comes high rolls. Big
I-
high.
Since started it off. Nice.
That's fine, I love him. I think he's perfect anyway.
10.
He kind of like looks at you.
Does he have an attack?
Oh, yeah. He will peck the living shit out of him.
I'll hold out a hand with like a fireball thing and let me blow a little pat on the neck. That's okay. Use it if you want to.
Hey, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking absolutely fiery today. I love it. I love you. You're beautiful.
You make an animal hand check.
Stop the bird, Caston.
What the fuck the bird? I want
It shouldn't really sound like it.
Listen. I'll fuck what I want to when I want to. You do what I
Problematic.
I'll ask to consent first. Okay. 16.
I mean, it doesn't attack you.
That's
She
good.
can tolerate you for now.
Most.
Takes the pets.
Oh,
A little angry to the touch, but
Yeah.
nothing to hurt you.
I'm trying to see if he reacts differently. Any pets? There's a good scratchy spots on him, you know. I get the feel for bird.
It's an elemental. They really like.
Listen, I think, and that's all that matters.
as well.
It runs away.
I picture Moxie just popping up.
Running face first into a wall.
Roach summon. Roach gets his out. Gets on him. He's like, well, you guys want to waste any time? We can start hitting out now.
Please.
All right. While we're riding, I'm curious, and you can add nods if you want to. So most of these Stratas seem to be special. Yours is a different color. What makes yours special? It's gray.
It's old.
Yeah.
It's
It
old.
blocks on old people better.
I think it's immune to your bullshit.
It should be.
You have to stop half as often for
His-
for breaks
his
because
has,
it's valve is a little obstructed.
His has something equivalent to freedom of movement.
Okay, that's pretty cool. It's no cloud shrine.
It immediately makes people get off its lawn.
Collects any balls that get close to it.
Like, we're gonna have to travel a little bit down the river so we get to the bridge to cross over.
Safe. Gross.
Hopefully the bridge is not flooded. Since this river's been rising for some odd reason the last week.
Where does the river, the mouth of the river, where does it originate? Do you know?
It originates from the coast, but he points into the storm direction. He's like, ever since that's been there for like the last week or so, this has just been picking up in current and getting deeper and deeper and deeper each day.
So that's that near the mouth of the river? Or was that up
It-
where Totilo?
The river kind of branches off on the map that he has.
That storm's above Totilo right now? That must be pretty rough for them.
Honestly, from the size it looks like, it's taking up a big area of the desert. So I don't know what's going on there, but it's odd.
Yeah, it's definitely weird. I wouldn't expect to see it.
You can start to ride along the river. About 15-20 minutes, you'll come to a bridge, and the water is up to the point now where like it's kind of like lightly going over the top of the bridge. I don't know if anyone's no one's got the blue strider, so no one's got water hopping. I think it's too bad. I'll say to get across, it's gonna probably be we'll say for the birds, like a dex check. Get across.
Monty will just help it.
That's fair.
I will guide him to bird.
The DC will be too high.
How wide's the river?
How wide is it now? It's probably like a good 30, 40 feet across.
I feel like I can make it across better than my bed could.
We'll get to it.
I'm gonna beam in this.
I hadn't even read that line.
There's something out of my house instead. Because I am much more dexterous than Ignis is.
What are you doing?
I will end up drowning if Ignis tries to get across. I'm sure he's not like a lot of fish.
No, like the bridge only got like a few feet of water on top of it. You can still cross it. It's just a little difficult terrain to get across.
I'm fine with it. You can still, if it's gonna be dexterous saving, I think I'll do it. So you can get on me. I still think I'm still better than Ignis.
Is there a rail on the bridge?
Huh?
Is there a railing on the bridge?
No, it's gonna be.
Well,
The bridge itself is probably about like 20 feet wide.
you can reroll the 17.
It's also just fine.
I'll dex check now. Are there any fish?
Well, you would have been fine.
16, yeah.
It's fine.
So, a natural 20 for a 25.
Get across before everybody else does.
Does not like water.
That's why Ignis is in the water.
You said you're looking for fish. Make survival.
It's like this boy don't like water. 26.
26. Okay, so like as you're going across the bridge,
Fourth natural.
to the left side of it, you can see. I guess they would be. It's not trout. They just look like trout because they're trying to swim up the river. They're trying to go the opposite way the river's going, so like they're kind of struggling. But you can see fish yes in the water. But so far,
hard about trying to do
I think everybody's made it across now. Yeah, I think everybody made it across just fine. All right. He's like, so I guess we should continue on our way. All right. So if I can get someone to roll a D8, that's not done it yet.
Who else left? These three.
Yeah.
Critical fail, we all die.
Oh boy.
Is it? Wait, is it her?
All right. So as you guys are riding casually, I'll let everyone make a perception check.
Keep rolling hot, baby. It did not keep rolling hot.
I'm talking to my chicken.
I also man.
All right.
15.
12.
19.
6.
17.
So you said 21?
15.
15. No one had 20?
No, he's above the corner.
All right, so 15, 16,
19, 17.
19, 17. All right, so you three. Oh, let me see this. If it worked, and do it.
We should roll
16.
Fly
My bad.
straight up.
As you guys are traveling, Rook kind of puts his hand up to stop everybody. And he's like, nobody move. And as he says this, like where the sun is at the sky, it's almost like a winged shadow kind of starts to like just block it out as it's flying over.
What's above us?
Hmm?
I gotta
dragons!
I gotta look up just slowly. Tilt my head.
What'd you roll for perception?
Oh, not I don't 6. So I'm looking up now because he's mentioned it.
I will the same. I'll like very carefully peek up.
What you see is,
You got the bright red bird.
let's say with the 17, 16,
Giant rotting a rock.
Oh god, oh, that one is so much more fun than I think it is.
see about a wingspan, probably like this long. This is for like compared to like the minis. A wingspan about this long, and a body about that long.
Oh, we can take them.
Oh yeah. Just kind of like coasting in the sky. As it hits the sun, it kind of like, as it moves out of the way of the sun, it kind of like seems like it's veering off an island. A little bit more north of you guys.
You sure it's north?
Yeah, I'm sure.
What color is
It's
it?
more southeast.
Is it is it a dragon or?
I mean, it looked like it could be.
Yeah.
What color was it?
Yeah.
Can't tell.
Real teams with the sun.
Hard to make out. That's fun. But he's like, hey, waits for you. I think we're good to go. Yeah, we should. And you guys continue on. He's like, well, to the north of the Ashland Mountains, I don't know if you've ever heard of what a rook is. Not like myself,
know you would.
but RUKH. They're kind of a brotherkin to, I don't know if you've ever heard of what a rock is.
Like a
A giant bird.
Oh,
These are a little
not
bit
the
more,
lion.
they're kind of more griffin-like, but they're about the same size as one of those. Seeing one down in the south this far is probably just hunting. We're a little bit, I think, too small for its appetite, luckily. But it just does want to be as safe as possible and something like that happens.
It's a good thing we have this vast desert to hide in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sand's a great thing to hide in. Just
Sure is.
start digging.
Those are into bright green.
Yeah, that would. Don't be bright green next time.
Hey, you get burned with the sand real fast.
The bird?
Okay.
Oh, he's not green. The bird's bright green.
I'm actually the color of the desert. I get an idea.
You jump off the bird and do a perfect swan dive into the sand, leaving your clones behind you on top of the sand. Oh my god. The rapture's happened.
Oh no, it's not.
This
It's
it's raspy too good for everything.
Yeah.
Creature just swan dives naked into the desert.
But you guys traveled. You reached the end of the day. Nighttime comes. Set up camp. Find a pretty decent place to camp out at. You setting fire? No.
Yeah, that's probably be nice. Then most of us would put it out pretty quick.
We near a rock place, you said?
No, we don't near a rock. They're like small. They're like a rook. They're not. Looking for a brook.
That'll be nice and confusing later.
Okay, I'll take Dead Watch this time.
Before we set a fire, suggestions.
I mean, he like looks at the formation. He's like, I mean, they don't normally hunt at night. They don't seem very good at night, so I think like we should be safe. But I mean,
Anything
watches would
else
probably be
tonight?
really nice to have. Huh?
Anything else hunt at night?
Well, there's a lot of things that hunt at night.
You seen a big scorpion?
Personally, no, but I know they do exist here in the desert.
They were far away from the bit.
Anyone's fucking people on the way from Gadala to Port Veldon.
That's gonna happen when you're in something's habitat.
Yeah.
That's why I ran away from danger.
Okay, numerous, or is it like they're very territorial and there's like one every like lodge fan? Kind of like crocodiles.
Honestly, can't tell you. Anytime I've ever seen one, they've always just been by themselves.
Oh, God, I'm like, look at the escort through the desert. Like, you don't know much about the desert.
Don't know plenty. I just stay safe.
That's fair.
I mean, I wouldn't go after a giant scorpion by choice. We do have the choice, but we don't. Money's important.
But who's doing first watch?
I suppose I'll do first and second.
I'm not doing the first watch, but I am up playing that drone.
That's gonna be the scorpion claw right there. Low vibrations.
Got the drum set.
So, who's the second person?
Is there a second person?
I'll
have
work
to.
with you.
You guys go ahead and make your perception check.
And we're gonna make a fire.
Okay.
22.
15.
22.
In this day of travel, I mean, you guys made, pretty good distance. That storm seems like it's a little bit more noticeable that you've gone a little bit further south. But outside that, nothing else seems to be catching your eyes.
Just randomly, you'll stop hearing the drum, and I have passed out. You've noticed this.
You hear
in
one
our
drum
travels.
bounces.
Literally, I just go from 100 to 0, and I just fall asleep.
I'm going to take the drum and hide it somewhere in my bag.
Man, look like
Like
a
a
hot
toddler.
toddler energy, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't like crowds. Gets mad easily.
Just
You guys watch comes to an end.
What exactly are you doing out here? Or am I going out here? Yeah. Everyone's got a purpose for me. So that. What brought you to the desert?
Oh, adventure. I'm here to see the world.
Where are you from?
I'm here to make a name for myself.
a name for yourself. What kind of name are you looking to make? You want to be a hero? Some great traveler? Nothing. Someone's a good name.
I just,
Another word.
I want to be remembered.
Fun.
Okay. Where are you from? Where are you from?
The
Are you sure?
Southwest, I believe.
you're southeast from here.
Southeast from here?
Fuck.
No.
We have no idea what,
Okay.
what compass means.
Which all my scene?
He's
What
on a
the
different
compass do?
You
continent.
guys travel west. You guys travel northwest to get up to Port Belden. So if you go back, it'd be southeast.
Okay.
Because like from where you guys are from, yeah. So like it's a direct southeast.
I tell you, I'm from the Northwest.
That is fine though. That perfectly on par with his character knowing where he was on the ocean too.
Yep. Yeah. we're heading south. You're going north. We're going south.
Yeah. I don't know. The boat's going in a direction.
But I say, is it full of confidence?
I was gonna say, is it like like intentionally lying to me, or is it like you genuinely just don't know?
Don't know.
Okay. I was gonna say I can insight check it if you want for the difference, but like I'm pretty sure it's just you just don't know.
And Ortall also has no idea because Ortall's in the middle of the ocean.
You got a good idea where on this globe, but
Okay.
But I come from a small family village of 1,000.
Small family village of 1,000, huh? Yes. I'm the first child of my family in 400 years. So that's odd. That's very different from my family.
I'm asleep.
Yeah, you sure are.
I mean, my parents have lots of children.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
Too many to count.
Lots.
More than a few hundred.
I'm just gonna put triple digits.
They're Catholic.
I'll just randomly let her fuck up rabbit.
It's like, I am just trying to catalog everything I find on this journey, and it is important to keep track of the people I travel with.
Of course.
I'm on a field research mission for school.
What are you researching and what school?
Have you heard of Strixhaven?
No.
It's a school for the magically gifted.
Like this? I thought that's made of Eldritch energy.
I'm sure you would be more than welcome, man. But it's kind of in the middle. It's kind of in the middle of the ocean. It's very hard to get to. But I'm out researching any type of unnatural warping of reality.
Oh.
How things are warping like space and time. Because like the universe follows very
So when
specific rules. Like
you're
you
looking-
throw something up, it comes down. But in some places you throw it up and it keeps showing up. So I'm researching places like this.
So you're looking for strange.
Strange is a good word for it.
Isn't every college student?
No, we all looking for strange.
But yes.
If you graduate, get a job there.
Try to get that whistle. See,
How long have you been gone?
Few months now.
So you missed them.
Some of them.
So how many is some? In that size of a family,
One.
one. Is it one of your parents or
Brother.
brother?
My brother.
What was your brother's name? What was your brother's name?
His name's Hopper.
Hopper? I'm gonna have to transcribe all this to make more sense at some point, but it's great. If there's anything I can ever do for you, please feel free to ask. Once we get closer to civilization, maybe I can show you Strixhaven. My father has some sway with the school that might be able to get you enrolled. Is that what you want?
I don't really know what I want. I just want to, enjoy life while I can. And
There are quite many things to enjoy at Strixhaven. It's a fantastic place.
Let's go see.
but if but if everybody there has these sorts of abilities, then does that make any of y'all special? Does that make any of y'all rememberable?
Is it a in different cities, you see where scholars go to study things together, and they are all special in the way that they want their knowledge.
But often aren't those cities looked at differently than by the rest of the cities?
Yes.
Is that not a bad thing?
No, it's Strixhaven is not tied to any one nation.
Yeah.
It is a combination of all of the magical talent around the world. It's where the greatest of the greats go to study and graduate so that they can go on to become the greats.
I don't know if that interests me.
It might not. But you are more than welcome to come see it. It's a beautiful place.
Always willing to see something new.
That's just sweet.
In the comments, there are these massive floating archways. They're in pieces, but they float in their normal forms, and they're not attached to the ground. They're beautiful floating lights everywhere. It's beautiful.
Sounds like an interesting place.
I must have picked one. So I was going to wait.
So with that was a pretty good bonding experience. So I gave you each a mark with each other towards that combo.
Peapod points.
Oh, what's grabbing things?
All right. So who's doing second watch?
Me and someone.
Not me.
All right. So yeah.
I'll wake up too.
All right.
I'm gonna look at the stars.
Or comments. All right. So
Oh, my dice have been gone.
Watch
I've been
the bird.
struggling.
Not the little one.
Joel.
We like her. Or the other one.
My head just comes out of the
I
shell.
don't trust the
Where are you from?
From an island. Go ahead and make your perception checks, but yours is for the sky.
Island is his turn.
12.
14. 10. I'm in talking mode now.
Yeah, you two don't seem really notice anything. As you're kind of viewing, they're sitting there chit-chatting, and you're answering his question, like you're partially paying attention to him, but you're talking while looking.
I'm counting stars. I'm doing a lot of math over here.
Are you using your staff again?
Yeah. Triangulate and
All right.
everything.
So as you're doing it, there is a little you see one star out of place that wasn't there a few nights ago when you were looking.
That's not.
Mhm.
Well, that's new right there. That's a new star. You can call it Otar star or Otol star.
Ortall star.
You know,
So you're from an island?
I feel like this is my soul brother.
Does the island have a name?
yeah, you just kind of call it the Big Snapper Hole or
Big Snap? It's a hell of a name.
the Big Snapper. Yeah,
What brings you out here? Seems like
yeah, I'm just kind of venturing before I go back.
desert seems like the last place you want to be.
Well, I was just kind of floating on a boat in the ocean, and got picked up by another boat, and, kind of just.
Was your boat like sunk or anything, or is it?
No, it wasn't really a boat. It was more of like a few logs together. Yeah.
So you're floating on a raft and get picked up on the boat. What? Where'd you make it all right?
Yeah,
So-
me too.
Can you tell me where you're from? North. Not wrong.
I know where I'm from. I know where I'm from, goddamn.
But if you go far enough south, they'll bring you up to the north.
That's not true. The world's flat.
Not mine.
This is Minecraft.
Yeah, it is.
You know Christopher Columbus story.
I'm a scientist. I know.
I'm a scientist.
And I'll pull out a small cup.
I don't believe you.
Home is gone.
Home is gone. What happened to it?
How much would I know of what actually happened to my place?
I mean, you know that it was eventually overran. And you,
But do I know why? Like, I know why, but does Zoe know?
I mean, yeah. Well, you just know that it was an attack that happened, and you're really the only one to escape.
I'll rubber stamp things for a little bit. Pull out a real small notepad.
Sure.
Yeah, it has one or two things written in it. I'll be like, do you know what to write?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a notepad? This way you can talk to us even if you
I
don't know the words.
copy. I can forge really well.
Yeah. Can you You struggle to speak because you can only say certain words. Can you write anything? No?
Struggle. Don't know.
So if I were to ask you to write something you'd never heard before, you wouldn't be able to explain something. Well, that's not good.
Gross.
Gross. Well, sorry to hear what happened to your home.
Alright, so as they're having their conversation, what's your passive perception?
Ortall sees all.
This weird, I want to say like this weird mist starts to kind of like flow in from all directions around the campsite. And
I like this fog.
as he points that out, as you guys are mid-talk, as it's slowly creeping into the camp, as it reaches the fire, it kind of just snuffs up the fire. So now it's just dark. I don't know who does not have dark vision.
Bonfire.
You got to do it. Doesn't work.
No dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
I will cast light on the crystal on my staff.
I will also cast light on myself. I went through.
You can see me.
Ava on cantrips.
All right. So as you both go to light, you can see that same Anubian figure, probably like 20-ish feet away from your campsite, just kind of sitting there. You can see the purple eyes just kind of like glowing. Yeah.
Gross.
It's just dark though in like his general area.
He's gonna
Yeah. But his eyes are looking in our direction.
Would we wait as they cast, 2 light spells?
I would say as he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, we guys would probably.
Ugh.
Scary.
And you would wake up to like, you were used to there being light. Well, now you have this light, but now there's like this weird fog that's all around the campsite now. And Rook's in and he's like, I totally did not sign up for this.
Alright.
But,
Yo, are you near me right now? I'm gonna look at some of us, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast Gust and make basically a bubble around us where there's no fog, if I can do that. Trying to like disperse just around the two of us. I know I can't do it that far, but
alright, so like you disperse it. And like kind of slowly disperse it. It's not hurting anybody.
yeah. I'll try to get good vision around us.
And the figure kind of looks at all of you. He's like, so you're the ones from the city.
Except for that guy. He has nothing to do with it. Don't leave him out of it.
You point out Rook.
Yeah.
As you point out Rook to him, well, it's almost like the eyes kind of flare up even more.
Oh shit.
And he's like,
Oh yeah, bird piss. Bad idea.
Never mind.
I'll like step in front of Rook.
Never mind, but that's
but it's weird. It's like they flare up, but then they go back down. Because Rook does not have any of those purple things on him. He's not marked. So it seems like, well, yes, he sees the
A person overall or whatever.
that there. Since they're not marked, he's not showing as much interest in this. And he's like,
He's denounced their ways or
They
whatever.
were bishops.
he's like, why are you on this journey?
why are you on this journey?
Oh,
Because I'm on a path of righteousness.
I'll be honest, I had no idea.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't feel very righteous when you were just murdering people for trying to stop you from getting a look.
You mean like they did my entire race?
Those people didn't know. That was their ancestors.
so can we read about that somewhere?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to pick a side when the only history we have is word of mouth.
Right. I mean,
Why?
soon that will all be brought to light.
How many more
Right, but if you go to like before going all mass murdering, that'd be great. Make our decisions a lot easier to make.
Yeah,
Just saying.
if you weren't threatening, countless lives.
If you have actual history, maybe we can help you. If we all agree that you're one of the good guys and not the mass murdering guy that killed a bunch of people in the town square. Just saying.
We can forget about the people in the town square if you start helping us.
That's no about that.
Can't forget about that?
I don't just think about forget about murder. It's kind of right.
His name is Irenaeus.
We did not.
Spell
Didn't see
We did not.
IRANIS.
IRNS.
I don't like saying because
I thought we actually did see him kill anybody.
We didn't see a little storm that summoned some bad dogs and a bunch of people ended up dead.
Technically, he didn't do anything. He just summoned him and then left. He didn't actually kill anybody.
Yeah, just like these lemons.
That's like saying I dropped a grenade and not who died from it, you know? If I bomb someone and I drop the bomb on axe, if I drop the bomb and leave, I still killed people. What's a bomb? A bomb? Okay, so you get to take a casing like a cannonball. Hollow it.
As he silences you.
Rude.
Actually, you interrupted him.
Yeah.
Just saying. Murder is not an excuse.
So your mission now is to help these murderous races stop me?
I have no idea.
Stands. The only people currently alive that have killed anyone's you.
I think the goal is
They haven't killed anybody.
Whatever you summon to kill people.
cause the death of people.
Well, I mean, both their races extinct mine, so
Obviously not. You're here.
Nearly.
That was 1,000 years.
I'm in an in-between place. I'm neither dead nor alive. I'm here to serve a purpose.
It would be easier for you to go away than to kill all these people who are still alive, right? It seems like it's better.
The point that you're dead face looking at me is what's making me laugh.
And it's not that you're not wrong in the fact that people of the past did something terrible. That is not lost on us. We had a long conversation about that, and we cannot understand the pain that you felt or anyone around you felt. But these people weren't the creators of the problem. They're just a result of people who did.
Make persuade check.
You're gonna explain to you. Yeah. No, fuck me. 3. Reroll it. Fireball.
What?
Reroll it.
What? Why?
Because I'm gonna use a thing. Reroll it.
Okay, you reroll different die.
I'm gonna blow on that.
Damn it, keep on. So bad.
Listen, this character's not persuasive. He's just knows he can just talk about things and he kind of understands.
He thinks he's this bard, but he's not.
I mean, even at all, like,
But you can see his eyes, like, they're taking in what you're all saying to him, but with your rolls, it seems like it's not really, it's kind of getting lost on him.
Look. We know they did bad things. You, the king, openly admitted to that, and you showed remorse. We don't really have any proof of who started the conflict or who was doing the bad things, and we don't have any. There's no written history for us to read what happened, so we can't make an informed decision on who's in the right and who's in the wrong.
I mean, he looks deadly rook. He's like, oh, I know who is in the wrong here. And Trook's like,
not me,
obviously. I wasn't around for that.
He doesn't speak to his people anymore as well.
He didn't show remorse. He showed fear of getting caught.
I disagree. I think he showed remorse. The king did not. He has no control.
No, the king wanted us to do this because he didn't want it to get out.
Agreed. He wanted to keep the history.
He wanted to keep it a secret.
Keep the history a secret.
There's a difference between that and protect his people.
But what alternate? What if the history of your people was taught properly and never had to die as a result? Because you killed them does not prevent your injustice. Your injustice has already happened, it cannot be undone.
No, but with the death of their people, and like he kind of brings up the book for a second, as he's like, but with this, I can bring my people back.
So is the plan to bring your people back and kill their people, or just bring your people back?
Well, that sounds more fair than what we were talking about before. And
What if
Why don't you just bring your people back and leave them alone?
Because
What if you tell us what you want?
Oh, so you gotta trade them for yours. See, that's really not right, because these people didn't do anything wrong.
what about him and
Past they
this?
did, but they're currently alive didn't do anything wrong. That's
There's,
right.
there's a bunch of bug people in the desert.
he's like, actually, we traded a lot with them. They were cool.
They didn't necessarily shooting at us. I think the idea that
That's a narrow one right here.
you
As-
kill them, everyone wins. Scorpions too.
He starts to like, you can start to see the fog kind of like receding as the fire kind of gets back up, and he kind of slowly starts to like dissipate, like slowly floating away. He's like, my quarrel is not with you, but if you get in my way again, there may be consequences.
On your way, we actually just cleaned up your mess in the town square and stopped the dogs from killing more people, so there's that.
I tried to get in the
He
way.
doesn't.
I'll be honest.
Right, absolutely.
And
Lord.
all the lights go back, and the fog is gone.
I'll dissipate a lot of stuff.
Hey, where's my drum?
All we cared about.
I was playing and then I fell asleep, I think. So it should still be here.
You fell
All
asleep
right,
while
guys.
playing the drum?
That was one fail.
Why are you still surprised after all this time?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know what you did.
What does that mean?
I was doing well.
It's like when I played the drum, it's like one of those
One
sounds
time
that
to persuade,
they cause like a feeling on the scaly part of love.
Maybe I should have went talking or
Let
something.
me talk to the next guy.
See, I was just trying to get this
Like,
thing out.
I want charisma, dude.
Listen, I was giving you the solutions that I thought made sense. So I'm not very good at conveying them. They're just I'm giving you one of them. I think it's nice.
It's there. Check.
It's like terrified right now. He's like, looking at me. Is he what I'm talking about?
It's no.
I said
I'm sure we'll find it in one of them. Just
Thank God he didn't want anything to do with me.
Why is that?
I have no idea.
he's gonna start doing this eventually.
it was told by Lord Tolkien that your people still had a history of what happened to them.
I mean, I would imagine so. The prince has his own library that he keeps locked away in his palace, so.
They don't like that. I don't like libraries that have been locked away. They're not less fun.
Have you been in a palace?
No, we've been in lots of libraries.
Sounds. I've been in a palace. Look at the boy.
But Roxanne's like, well, I'm not going
Where
to
have
the
you-
night.
What?
The desert until now.
Well, I don't know. I'm
You're
going.
very sheltered.
Actually,
A lot of
it's
times
not
when
time for me to
cities-
wake up anyway.
Roxanne's like, I'll take third.
The wilderness is not really my forte.
I guess it's time for third watch then. At this point.
So hold on. So
It's my bedtime.
we're out in the middle of the desert.
Mm-hmm.
You come to us.
He's gone.
No, he's already gone.
He vanished.
Then who are you talking?
You come into
I'm Rook.
my house.
Your guy.
That's the bird guy.
I'm talking Rook. So you mean to tell me that we're out in the middle of the desert? We're out in the middle of the desert. This dog comes to us to tell us to stay out of his way. But we're out in the middle of the desert. How can we possibly be this way?
I think it's more of a metaphorical thing. We're a thorn in his side, essentially.
God, you're doing the thing.
Metaphorical means not literally in his way. We're not an
I'm not an
impasse.
idiot. I just think that you're trying to sound smarter than me.
No, I'm just speaking the way it was. I'm very. I think at least.
Isn't it time for you to take a nap so that you can actually?
No, I've been asleep the whole time. It's time for me to be on watch.
You guys got woken up during your second one.
We're like 30 more minutes max at this point.
Pretty cool one nap.
Might as well go into
That
Third watch.
I'm not.
You're
Oh,
asleep. You're up now. You're up now. Rook's up now.
Making me mark on the snap where that new star is.
That's good. Easily done. So
Take
the third one goes pretty uneventful because the eventful thing already happened.
that's good because I rolled a natural.
How did you?
That's good, because I rolled a 13.
Yes, I do not see.
Cass said I tried to help you. You just thumbed it anyways.
Listen, I got a -1 in every charisma check.
Why? Why are you the one talking that?
Because no one else would.
I was saying the exact same thing you were saying for like 2 minutes before that.
Well, you know, you didn't get the check. Don't know what to tell you. Do it better.
Skill
next time.
issue.
Do you?
Fine, I will talk to
We're not the people. That's a bad idea.
All right, Johnson. Like, all right, let's talk. Just roll initiative. Let's just do this.
I do my talking with my fists.
But with that, leading into our second day is where we'll end tonight's session. Yep. One.
No, nothing must be an hour.
I mean, you guys had comment. You got lots of traveling.
Mhm.
Okay, anyway.
I was full of 3.
You just got our new star.
Big stuff.